I know you. You're War Bunnies, my rival and neighbor. Hello, everyone. This is FSL, and we are finally back to start our 7th season. This is Hyper Turtle. As well as being a caster and player, I'm going to be the commissioner this season, so Adun help us. War Bunnies, you'll be joining us?
Yes.
And you'll be playing on a new team this time, Memes and Dreams, correct?
Yep.
Alright, so what we always like to start the season with is, what's FSL? FSL is our casual, friendly, fun, family-friendly, all kinds of F stuff except for the most obvious profane ones, the Fun Star League. We are funded by Psystorm Gaming, and we will have all variety of players here. Young and old, man and woman, Zerg, Terran, Protoss, Random, beginner, as well as fairly veteran level, right? We are going to have all the way from, I believe, Silver up into Masters. And Bunnies, you gotta do... I can never tell whether your webcam isn't staying steady or whether you just slouch over time.
They slouch over time.
That was what I figured. Alright, so we are still working out a couple kinks. We're still getting a few people together, this being night 1. And we will be starting with a replay. And this is 2 new players to our league. Revenant Rage and Nachos. They are both fairly low level, so this is going to be a different style of game. This is going to be a game with a lot of second guessing, with a lot of stalling and feeling things out. And one of the great things about FSL is being able to sit back and watch people learn over time. Ooh, wait. Who we got there? I think someone just joined in the camera. Yeah, that's Hurtin' Time, who I believe is going to be involved pretty soon. I'm going to hide that camera. Okay.
Are these two are code A?
They are code B.
Yeah, so that's our lowest.
Mm-hmm.
Silver and low gold, up to low gold.
Kind of mid-gold, I believe.
Okay.
Alright, so... And they weren't available tonight, so we are going off of replay here.
Normally we'd have a short intro, talk to each
Yeah,
players, and
we would be chatting with them, you know, struggling to come up with questions while they struggle to come up with answers. For now, we have them playing on map 1, which will be Neo-Humanity. Map 2 will be Royal Blood. And if there is a round 3, we actually don't know whether this has anything in it or not. It says Royal Blood again, so either they played the same map twice, or there won't be a game 3, but I'm going to avoid any spoilers, alright? Alright, here, I'm going to watch with others. You're already in my party. Ooh. Yeah, KJ says your volume is really low.
that's a possibility.
That might just be you talking really quietly, too. I can hear you alright in Discord. So I might just have to raise the Discord volume, actually.
Okay. 'Cause, yeah, my thing says my mic is.
Yeah, I
Turned it up a little bit.
Okay, talk again. How does it sound now?
I hope better.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sounding fine in Discord. I'm gonna raise it just a little bit on both. Okay, well, let's see what happens here.
Ooh. So this is going to be a PVT.
Yep, and yeah, these are maps that came out before we were done with the last season. However, you know, we did not switch over. Ooh, still low, huh? Okay. Alright. In the bottom right, we have the light blue Terran. His name is... Oh, wow. I thought we had that set up here, but I guess not. Okay. This... Are we supposed to have cam on or anything? Yeah. Okay. Well, here they are kind of chatting about the rules. Anyway, his name is... Nachos. And in the upper left, we have the pink Protoss calling himself Revenant Rage. So we have a low ground expansion here. And I'm going to adjust the volume just a little bit more.
So I like the scouting. Low-level players often don't scout right off the bat. One thing would be... Oop, that was weird.
Yeah.
One thing that will be interesting is if, when they scout, do they pay attention to what they see? Because a lot of times they go across the map and they... So I'm checking...
And over here we got the full high ground wall off. Probe is not allowed in. The intro stuff isn't showing.
So
I couldn't find Nacho's intro in the stream tools, so yeah, we might have to work on that. Revenant Rage we don't have an intro video of, so, and volume is better. So yep, I'm doing all right with my crisis mode. I was telling Bunnies earlier that I was just watching a pretty decent number of cartoons where they brought in the gag at the DJ with the keyboard where each key did a different sound effect and he couldn't find the right one, so the most inappropriate sounds kept happening at just the right times. And that's what you're going to be seeing. Ooh, we have a spray. The no Zergling crossing. Very strategic. And even more importantly, yeah, we have a proxy.
Yeah, proxy pylon. It's a pretty hidden location. I don't think it's going to be scouted. 3 gates.
3 gates.
There's not a probe to make the 4th over there. We'll see if he... Yeah, this is an all-in. He should... The Protoss should have swung down and taken his Nexus. And the Terran has got a SCV there, so he can see it.
Yeah, he does know that his opponent either hasn't expanded at all or has expanded to a very odd spot. Probably not at all.
He can see the 3 gates. Let me just double check.
Okay.
Yeah, so he knows basically what's going on, but he doesn't seem to be responding. He's got a bunker, but playing the add-on game. And yeah, the 3 stalkers are just going to walk across the map, and it's 2 Marines. The bunker will finish before he gets here, but because of that swappy swap, he's gonna have 2
that
Marines
might be
when this shows up.
Well, he didn't even swap to an add-on, did he?
Yeah, he's doing the swappy swap with the right now.
Yeah.
But Warp Gate is almost done. This will be 9 stalkers pretty quick here.
They're all gathering up there, so yeah, this is looking pretty clean so far.
Yeah, this game
here they
is
go. We have a bunker
over.
With supply depots, but only 2 Marines in there. An SCV, I don't know if it's set to auto repair. Oh,
yeah.
Pounding on it. Let's see what happens. He is building 1 Widow Mine. Other than that, it's just a Stargate, a Starport. Yeah, I mean, the mine's only going to be able to fire once for a very long pause, so this is looking like trouble.
Oh, he doesn't have him repair. There's no repair.
Oh, wow,
I mean,
yeah, the mule wasn't actually repairing. It was right up against it.
There.
And
it wouldn't
right
have
now,
really mattered.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have, but it shows some things it still needs to work on. I mean, either telling it to repair or at least right-clicking to set repair to autocast.
Yeah.
And,
I
mean,
like the sacrificing of the single... but he's not building units. The Terran is not building any units right now.
No. Nothing being built.
Yeah.
You got those mines, which will be able to do some extra shield damage pretty soon, but yeah, they're just going to walk right in. SCVs are there. They're just... Yeah, it's kind of...
boys! Get them!
Oh, we got some SCVs repairing the orbital, actually. That's interesting.
Yeah, but still, no Marine, no tank, no Cyclone.
Rushes are the kind of thing where you gotta lose to them a few times before you start learning how to deal with them. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's some nice vengeance. I mean, you know, unfortunately, we're not scoring on points here.
Yeah. This was very clean by our Protoss friend.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted to do. He did it right away.
Right. It hit very smoothly. And I think this is all she wrote. A Thor. That is a very optimistic choice.
Yeah, first of all, they take a pretty long time to build, but also it's going to be a bit outnumbered. The SCVs, yep, I will tell you, you know, Nachos, he knows his repairing, but only so much he can do so quickly there. Thor will not see the light of day. I gotta say, the Mines, they might not have won the game, but they certainly did get a nice kill count. Here, let me see. 3, 4 on the other.
Yeah.
And let's see. I mean, there's an expansion starting, so he's ready to shift.
Yeah, except the Terran has a not 0% of his SCVs across the map with that.
I mean,
with the one that's been hanging out the whole game, and that's the.
That is true. I mean, this guy. If you want scouted information, this is the guy to go to. 0 kills, but he has seen stuff in his time.
Yeah, so that's the thing about low level. Sometimes he has a scout. He knew it was coming. He saw it, but he didn't see it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he probably would have built that bunker anyway. But, got more stalkers moving in. Another factory, once again. Little optimistic. Oh man, how many we got here? 10? 10 stalkers? They can make pretty short work of this orbit no matter what.
Unless there's one hanging out
someplace. Oh, right here. That one was just catching up.
Oh, okay.
Stalkers can be very cruel when it comes to, you know, including their friends.
He's got an observer.
And notice that this does not say no stalker crossing. That's one of the other strategic issues here. We have a GG!
And Nacho looked very polished. I mean, Revenant Rage looked very polished on that.
Yeah, like I said, straight off, he knew what he wanted to do. He focused just on that. So I'm gonna do one other thing here. I need to see whether we can... I think I might be able to at least get Nacho's intro in. No, that's Dark Menace. So just gonna play around with one of the tools. Yeah, I'm not getting it when I search on the Psystorm site.
Interesting.
Maybe get a different spot.
So,
It's suggesting Dark Menace if I type in NAC.
What's up, guys?
Oh, just trying to add Nachos.
It's gonna help you a little bit. The trick on the tool is if you type the first 3 letters or any 3 letters in the name, it pops down, right? The Nachos.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't pop down, that means your browser needs to be you need to do a hard refresh.
Okay.
It was updated. So give that a try. That should work.
Yeah, I put in NAC and it suggests Dark Menace.
Yeah.
It just knows what it likes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to the first Dark Menace match. No doubt about that. Yeah. There's an option for another drop down. Let me see if I can just do this in a different tab. And I appreciate everyone currently watching me do what I do best, which is tech support. Yeah, I guess we'll have to look into that later. Alright. So, I'm just going to check the chat here.
You get it sorted out?
No. but we'll figure it out for the next match.
Okie dokie.
Alright, we have Daemonum Camo. Welcome to the stream. Expect a GG when it does not come. You're gonna re-hit. I don't know. Need to play next season. Yep. There will be many more, and I see Lighthood's joining us too. He's going to be another one of our new players.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we
And
going
it
to
is-
hop into the second replay?
In a moment, 'cause right now it's showing nothing but me. So I need to... Yeah, well, there you go. Like I said, I'm getting
My
the hang of
camera's
this.
still on. Okay.
No, this is an issue with what window I'm showing. You switch stuff and oh man, come on. There we go. That's better. Type Haas if that's just okay. Nope, HOZ didn't do it either.
I'm glad
Alright.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I know, you'd be having a blast.
Yeah.
Okay, well anyway, I think it's high time we just got to the second match. So yeah,
Yeah.
very bit one-sided there, sometimes that'll happen. And the next
Yeah,
one is going to
especially
be
in
on
the-
Royal Blood.
Especially in the lower leagues, sometimes one person's got a little bit more
Yeah.
a better opening, and in the lower league you are, the more important is to have a really solid opening. The difference between a silver player and a platinum player is basically the opening.
The
in a lot
higher
of
up you
ways.
get, the more you got to know what to do with your units. But, you know, low level, sometimes it's really just a question of being the first to make a unit.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, so Royal
Absolutely.
Blood. You know, they swapped out all 7 of the maps, and they'll probably be doing so again before too long. The Team Liquid map contest did complete a little while ago.
Excellent.
Alright, in the upper left, we have our light blue Terran. His name is Nachos.
What?
I don't know what
whoops.
that was. I didn't do it. But in the lower left, up one match, we have the Pink Protoss Revenant Rage.
Is that?
I'm assuming we are going
proxy
with some
3 racks?
proxies of some kind, yeah.
Now,
So he
for
might have been a bit
proxy
inspired.
3 racks.
And this is up against another low ground expand.
Do you pull all 3 SCVs right off the bat?
Usually not,
not
but this
familiar
is...
with This
this
at
is
the
a
low
little lower
levels,
level.
like- yeah. Also, normally, Nachos might want to block the ramp so that a single zealot can't come and kill you.
And probably take a peek inside. Yeah, you see right now,
Yeah.
doesn't have the minerals to immediately make a third barracks. There
Yeah.
it goes.
So
And we got the
have
scout
a scout
going,
again.
yeah.
So then we'll see if the important thing to know is when he sees it, does he see it?
Yeah. Well, I
Because-
mean, boy, there isn't even, like, the supply
Yeah.
depot isn't even blocking the ramp. So he's not doing much to hide that there's something afoot.
So he looked, and now he set his SCV to basically right where the proxy is going to be.
The probe, you mean?
Yeah, he sent his little probe to
Little
look
pink
for-
probe. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for those watching,
gonna see it.
if you think my casting and production is rough, wait till you see my first match of the season. It might be even more telling.
There it is. See,
Yep.
he sees it.
There you go. We have a Marine out. 2 Marines and 3 SCVs. Now, it can definitely help to use the SCVs, both to attack, block, and also maybe even make a bunker. If he takes out that pylon, we could have 2 depowered... Oh boy, he's not keeping his Marines away. Hopefully he will focus on the pylon. I think that's what he has in mind. Yes! So this could require
Nope,
some
he's
crisis
shooting
management
thing.
here. We have the full pulling of the boys.
That's all the boys.
That is all the boys he got, and he has that Zealot who's able to go right after one of the Marines yet again. You know, if all works out, usually... Oh boy, that's a lot of probing going on there. What do you think?
I don't... I
you
mean,
know, on one
this...
hand, this isn't very good against the rush. On the other hand, he's not mining a single mineral right now.
Right. Like, the...
oh, we have a GG.
What? I don't think that was warranted.
But what it is official. Revenant Rage pulls up the quick 2-0. And someone is knocking at my door. We might have a special guest. Yes. Yep. Hi. You see I'm kind of working right now? I will tell you as soon as I'm done.
I want to know how many minutes.
Huh.
Let's say 2 hours, alright, Scarlett? Ask Mommy. Alright, so there are newcomers. Let's see. Do we have people set up for the next match? We have a team match and we have a Code S match with some of our top people.
Okay.
Okay. Gotta close the door again. Welcome to
On
the next
that last
generation of gamer in
match-
my household. Yep.
The Terran was in a fine position. He just builds his factory back home,
Yeah.
and
He could have flown them.
yeah.
Alright. So, for those of you who don't know, we do have a Patreon. And one of the things that you will get access to is the replays. We will be uploading to Google Drive soon enough. Let's see what's going on with our other competitors right now.
Do we need a minute, or are
we got
gonna go
hurting
right
time
into
ready.
it?
Make sure to update to the. Make sure to change the updated replay UI so you can show nameplates. It's not a bad piece of advice, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that too, but I figured you were already a little overwhelmed.
I don't know about overwhelmed. I kind of do the overwhelmed thing pretty regularly anyway. Server and replay. So right now it's on default. Guess I think it was Pro 2020, right? Yeah, we'll try it out soon enough. Server interface. So. All right. So who do we have ready? Okay. Got someone coming now. So I believe next up we are going to have our 2v2 match.
Yes, that's not a believe. You say, next up we will have our 2v2 match.
Oh, and next up we are going to have some 2v2 action because we have an entire league split into 2 divisions, all team games, 2-on-2. All kinds of cheesy little ganging up, carrying each other, you know, cool stuff like that.
So in the Discord, I see Little Reaper and Hurtin' Time and Gray.
Yep. So, and KJ is available, so we just need DLS Mazel. And says it's on his way right now.
Okay, so are then we taking a 2-minute break to get everyone ready?
Yeah, might not be a bad idea. No, if only I had some content ready for that break.
Well, this is the Dog and Pony Show, and we will have to talk for 2 minutes about the upcoming season.
Absolutely. Who do you like in this season?
Well, let's go over the players, and we can maybe discuss who's where and what matchups we may have.
All right, let me bring that up. Oh, look at that. Good time to make sure intros work. Okay, that's not a bad piece of advice. KJ is
Yes.
quite the veteran here and the founder of this here. Little Reaper, let's do KJ.
Do you want to? I can talk about the.
Yeah, you talk. I'll type.
Why don't you bring up the
schedule
list of the schedule. Okay. A little bit of downtime. To make bird calls.
I don't know. Are they going to call you back?
Maybe.
Here. I can also bring up just a list of the players in the leagues here.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be. Oh, hey, look at that. Victory.
Okay, well, here.
Do you want to go to the 2v2 and we can...
or
the 2v2
I
plus?
gotta add everyone to these. I'm trying to actually get KJ's up. Is it _ freedom?
Huh. Well.
Oh, here we go. Freedom. Just freedom.
Oh. Okay.
There we go. Little Reaper. DLS. Actually, I'm just really entertained with what I'm doing to you right now.
It's quite on the spot. It's the caster chicken, as Zombie Grub used to say. Our hero in Control used to do with her occasionally, just not talk and see who the first one to break to try to make the other one uncomfortable. And I think you.
We're both comfortable with talking. You're the one who's not comfortable with tech stuff. All right, so
yes.
Up next, we have DLS Mazel and Gray versus KJ Freedom and his own son, Little Reaper.
This is live, so we got interviews, correct?
We will have interviews.
Yeah.
In fact, let me check to see where they're at right now. Stream controller. Unhide, and then we don't have Mazel. Might be fun to show the tool you're playing from. Hey, no one wants to know how the sausage gets made, okay? Okay, well, there's the tool, actually. There you go. This is what I'm controlling the cameras with, anyway. Alright, we actually got a message from DLS Mazel. He says he'll be up in just a moment. Another fun thing is how Discord, they've changed how they handle usernames, and everyone who hasn't updated their username is now only showing up as the first letter of their name followed by 3 dots, or ellipses, as some like to say. Alright, here. And DLS...
incognito.
Here. Huh?
Put us all incognito.
Maybe. Here, let me just drag everyone in. I'm going to drag everyone to the main stream.
Ooh, look at this.
This stuff I've had practice with. Alright, and one last thing here. DLS Mazel, do you have your Ninja webcam up? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Hey everyone, welcome to Season 7. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, awesome. And... Alright, we got Mazel on sound, but not on camera just yet.
I don't see Gray on camera either.
Oh.
Hi guys, good morning.
Alright. We are rockin'. we have some big 2v2 action up. Hey, how's everyone here like team games, huh?
Go.
Okay, Little Reaper, I can't actually hear you.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're just talking very quietly. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now a lot of people like to talk about this. You know, a lot of people like to look at StarCraft and StarCraft 2 as really one against one games, which make them a lot more intimidating. But we are playing in the special kind of game mode where you can blame your teammates. Does anyone have some plans about who to blame at the end of this match right now?
I'd say blame the casters for getting you out of your rhythm.
Oh, boy. Hey, we were
but,
waiting on Mazel.
But seriously, KJ and Little Reaper, have you guys played any teams lately?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played a couple.
How'd it go? You guys ripping up the ladder?
We got matched up with like bronzes, so it wasn't a very good game at all. It wasn't a good
Placement
practice.
matches, I love those.
Yeah, so Little Reaper just did the work while I surfed.
Good stuff. KJ is, in the past, he's been the guy running the show. Now with me fumbling over all these controls, he has a lot more freedom to actually compete. Oh man, that was not meant as a pun, but let's just pretend it was.
And the other team, have you guys been practicing together?
A little bit, yeah. We tried a few, because I think this is the first time that we'll be playing, me and Mizel, this is the first time that we'll be playing as a team. So we used to be like, just playing practice one-on-one, and yeah, it's exciting. And we tried a couple of things to see, what's gonna work and what's not, and hope it's gonna work.
Okay. Well, so it sounds like you guys at least have a little team practice going together, and it's been a little bit, but you all sound like you've been playing StarCraft in the off season then?
A little bit of StarCraft during off season, yes.
Little Reaper, are you in school right now?
I'm about to be in like a month.
Okay.
Couldn't quite hear that.
He says he's going to be in about a month.
Oh yeah, so it's summer break for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have more time to play video games?
Yeah.
The joys of youth. So, Hyper Turtle,
so,
are we ready to start
I believe the
games?
team names, Gray and Mazel, are Anito. And then we got the classic team of Little Dom up top, right?
Yep, they just need the veto. Anito start.
Oh yeah, the vetoes haven't been done yet? Here. And I'm inviting everyone to party. Invite to party.
Sixen party, almost.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
And then we have the map selector, so I'm going to look at that.
So,
Pending.
are the vetoes done?
The vetoes are not done.
Okay. So, KJ, I'm going to ask you, do you have any interesting Size Storm stuff you want to talk about right now? Kill some time, or just you've been busy?
Size Storm stuff. You know what? I'm gonna give you a special token. You get to pick. You get to ask me questions because there's too many things going on, so I can't pick something off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. Well, so is there any news on
Size
I know
Storm
that-
Cup?
Yes, Size Storm Cup, that we were talking about maybe having an upcoming Size Storm Cup?
Oh yeah, there's no news there yet.
Still in the works?
All right, so
Yeah,
quick
it's still
answer.
in the works.
Yeah.
No news. But you got another token. You can ask me another question.
So... Oh.
Ooh, I
hold
see
on.
Gray on, and I see Hurtin time too.
Yeah.
So I invited Gray to party. Still waiting on, I think...
Okay, the map vetoes are done now.
Oh, yeah, let me bring this up then. Map selector. View.
Okay.
I'm just seeing that Nightscape got vetoed. Waiting for Gray to veto a map.
No. You're clicking on the hurt and time thing. You gotta click on the
Oh,
bottom one.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, the 2v2 one.
View. All right.
Yeah.
Arctic Dream,
and do-
Reclamation, Field of Death, and Nightscape have been vetoed. We are doing game 1 on Heavy Artillery. So I will be making that game right now. Melee.
Cool.
Create with mod.
Yeah.
And whenever you're set, hide your cameras, including hurt and time.
We
Just
will
us
be.
four.
Oh, hide hurt in time as well?
Look.
Or hide all the cameras?
No.
Cool. Alright, we're gonna hop off then to the other thing and
Yep.
whenever
Okay.
you're ready.
Alright, see you in just a moment.
I
So
think
Heavy
you're just supposed to hide
Artillery
the
is
people
nice
who
and
aren't
simple. Yeah, here,
involved
I'm gonna
aren't
make
playing.
some adjustments.
Yeah, so Heavy Artillery, and Emerald City are for sure. These are all maps where I think they all start this shared main ramp coming up. Natural is fairly defendable, and then it goes out from there. So I don't expect too long games. I think right in the 5 to 10 minute mark for all of these games,
Mm-hmm.
just because knowing the players and
US West, please. Okay.
yeah.
Remake for
Okay.
US West. Yeah, well, if there's one thing we know about Little Reaper especially, he likes to keep things as far as timing goes. So,
Yes.
here. That was
I'm
Heavy Artillery.
Yeah, so I expect this to be really a really good matchup. I think these teams are probably pretty even. I didn't get to ask their MMRs individually, and we still have to bring one other person into the party.
Gray needs to join.
Ooh. View profile.
Solid Gray. Invite to party. There
Wow.
we go.
Little Reaper is doing pretty good for himself in his 1v1.
He's made it to Diamond, yep. They grow up so fast, don't they?
Yeah, he's platinum right now. But yeah, he really is
Gray.
come a long way.
Okay, there we go. So we are going to move him over to his teammate.
Yeah.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, this is all the fun stuff you don't get to see at ESL or GSL.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so this is Protoss and Random for Freedom. He likes to stream and just alternate between races against Terran and Zerg. So we have all 4 choices represented. We are ready to go with 2-on-2 action.
Yeah.
All right, we're starting.
Back to where we're comfortable. So, what are your thoughts on this upcoming matchup?
My thoughts are the fact that even though I did get their intros up, I have not gotten the banners up, so that's something I have to keep in mind for the next time. But no, I'm expecting Little Reaper and KJ Freedom to be pretty scary. I'm also expecting them to be very aggressive, so DLS, Mazel, and Gray will have to navigate that.
I was gonna ask, but it was a little hectic. I wonder how much the new team has watched the older team.
All right. At the bottom left, we have the light blue Protoss. He is called
Little Reaper.
And his teammate and father, the yellow Zerg. He is called
KJ Freedom.
Together, they are the team known as Little Dom. And in the upper left, the blue Zerg. He goes by the name of
Gray.
Whoa, I love that. Okay. And his partner, the Green Terran. Longtime veteran here, he is.
DLS Mizel.
Together, they are the team known as Enito. So what have we seen so far? We got the Overlord
So we've
Scouts.
seen an overpool. KJ went overpool a little bit later of a Natch, but very quick pool. The Terran is basically that Terran's doing what Terran can. And
Wallet.
Protoss went for faster expand and gas before core, which is a little different than how I've seen it played and how I play it personally. So it's kind of interesting to see if this is a specific timing on this.
Also keeping the pylon and the production nice and close to the Nexus. So we
For
got
Reapers, it's nice to be able to. If you're playing against Terran, it's nice.
Right.
I normally put it at the top, but the same concept. So you can hunker in, and they can't just do you the whole time.
And there's
the
that Reaper
Terran
we were
is
just talking about. The
Terran's
Overlord
taking
passes right over it. Yep.
A low ground expand, and he spotted the timing. So just checking to make sure. Yeah, he definitely did.
Oh wow. Couple of early Zerglings, but the Reaper had them.
Yeah. Oh, he's not gonna go kill them. Merciful of that Reaper.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, he's following, but you know, without that speed upgrade, he could technically keep up and keep attacking. We got the third hatchery about to go up for Little Dom.
Yeah,
and for Anito as well.
No, the third
not
hatchery
as far
is
along.
Yeah, they've both been up for a little bit. So, the Overlord placement's interesting.
Over
but
that
there's
turret that's just for show.
Yeah, there's a probe there. I hope. I'm pretty sure that's for the proxy, and I'm sure he's gonna drop it. Yeah,
what?
Charge is coming.
Yeah, I mean, some sort of
It
proxy.
should-
I'm thinking probably more Stargate based.
No, it should
No?
have dropped by now.
Yeah, it
I
should
think
have.
it's
I'm
late.
just, yeah,
No.
or
It's
maybe a little
charge
lost.
lot all in.
Ooh, look at got two Hellions and the Reaper going.
Yeah, our top Zerg is really holding down the D key.
Yes, indeed.
It,
Powerful economy can be nice.
yeah, but I don't know if they've scouted, but this is definitely, if not an all-in, a two-base timing push from our southern team. Little Dom. It's really.
Yep.
It looks like it's gearing up.
Ooh, yeah, I'm seeing a lot more Zerglings. Spire going down on Anito's side, as well as a Banshee.
Yeah.
So I think their opponents really want to hit nicely with the air harass, probably hoping that there won't be an answer to it.
Yeah.
The Hellions probably not doing quite as much as you'd hope, although Zerglings are softened up, and they are going on the offensive.
Yeah. Our
Hellion
southern
Viking
team is
falling
way
back.
down in workers, so they've got to make something happen pretty quick here.
Agreed.
Well, he snuck in a couple of drones. KJ did. He's got a lot of larva and a lot of minerals. I wonder what KJ's plan is with this.
I don't know, but once again, I've created with mod, and I just realized it's just showing the usual production interface.
Okay. But yeah,
Hold the boys
KJ's got
cleaned up.
a lot of larvae and a lot of minerals. I wonder if this is a plan or he missed a.
I don't know. He tried to repair get for the Hellion, but didn't get very far.
No,
So,
KJ's.
yeah, he's. Yeah, so Little Reaper is gonna try to do what he can with these, and honestly, there isn't much of an answer for them. So even these three Reapers, oh boy, what did I miss
Zealots
here?
in the back.
Yeah, that is a classic Little Reaper move. They're doing what they can, trying to take out the
He's gonna
Spire.
get it.
He doesn't
He's
have
gonna
anything
get it. He got the
transfused.
Spire.
Nope. No good.
Yeah.
And then, meantime, Zergling's up front. You know, I don't think they have an answer for this. I mean, as nice as it is to have all that air.
I think they'll be. I think nothing shoots up. I mean, there's just a
There's
couple
the stalkers.
stalkers.
But yeah, no detection. Still, oh boy, 32 drones lost.
But that just evens it up, oddly enough.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And actually, I guess I do have the mod, because otherwise it wouldn't have shown how many workers we lost, so go me.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are going with more mech and more air. Got the mines heading out. Does not look like KJ is planning to let up.
No. He's got a
Ooh,
handful
chasing
of
down
drones
the warp
mixed in,
prism.
so-
That's going to be a good win.
Yeah.
And the mines. Oh man, relentless though. Look at the changeling. Hasn't really found his true form yet, but he is working up.
Yeah.
Little Reaper did take a third.
I don't think these are gonna be as effective.
No, this at this point the
There's
rush.
there's a single. Oh, there might have been as many friendly fires as there
Yeah,
were.
and we got the repairs going too. So what do we got? We got
Yeah. So
we
now,
got
you know
both.
what's funny? It's stabilized.
Yeah, and both the Zergs are gonna have to build back up now. You know, the Gray because he took so much worker damage, KJ because he invested so much in those Zerglings.
Gray is back up to 70 workers almost. He's zipping along. That's a pretty healthy economy he's got there.
And we have Little Reaper with another warp prism on the way, and this poor little guy here, this probe over on the right.
They see it, but do they see it? Yeah, well, he sees it now.
Well, yeah, they kind of went after a less effective target first.
There's a flock of mutts.
Flock of mutt-mutts and a wall of supply depots. Together, those should keep these zealots from advancing very far anyway.
Yeah.
So let's see what they can do about these mutas. Mutas do have an ability that allows them to heal faster than other Zerg units. Oh, wow. I don't know. I think these Zerglings are going to be less effective each time he sends a wave of them. I mean, obviously, they're still causing trouble, but...
Yeah.
Oh, they got the tank! That's actually pretty nice, even for all those minerals. Mutalisks on the way, and we have Probotron over here. We have the probe that's... Yeah, it's just... Nobody loves him. He needs a friend. Will you be his friend? Anyone on Twitch, will you be this poor... Oh, yeah. Here. Gonna pick up the Dark Templar and put them down again. We're gonna have to see whether they have some detection for this. I'm not seeing a lot of base defenses. Yep. Dark Templar on the way on one side, Mutus on the way on the other.
Yeah.
Oop.
There's Raven.
Yeah, Raven and Banshee is not a bad combination against something that doesn't shoot up.
And the
oh man, look at these mutas.
Little Reaper's gonna lose his base.
Yeah.
And I don't. Oh wow.
That is 35 mutas.
Freedom has 8 infestors.
Ooh, wow. And then another
Each
wave
with
of
a fungal.
Zerglings coming there. Yeah, these Zealots and DTs, those are going to continue to be annoying, but once again, I mean, they've got the means to do something about them. Oh man, catching the SCV transfer. Those poor boys, those poor boys. But, oh man, yeah, I was going to say, the Mutalisks are in for the save, but it turns out there's nothing to save there. Oh man. We have mutt-mutts everywhere. We have the incredible infestation. Little Reaper sending his stalkers over.
But this is the one time where you can just dive the stalkers with the mutt-mutt. There's so
stalkers fire very slowly. They only, they don't get any bonuses against light units. Once again,
so
a lot of SCVs lost.
Does KJ get the? He's gonna go with parabombs.
Yeah,
he is
charging
up.
He is consuming and consuming and consuming, so we will have to see how well they react to that. He will have some parasitic bombs ready to go by the time these reach here. And both teams, by the way, expanding very well behind all this chaos. That's pretty admirable. Alright, we'll see what happens here. Fighting the queens. We have a corruptor. Do they get the there goes the
Parabomb.
parasitic. Can he separate them?
Split.
He splits them in two,
Cannot.
but oh man, then just puts them right back together. We have multiple bombs there. Oh man, that is a lot of bombing
Well,
to go around.
those were money parabombs.
They were, although not a lot of mutas actually dying. They'll start healing
no.
soon, but if they're not given the chance.
I think that was like 10 mutas died.
Okay, here. Where's units lost?
Units
Oh,
lost.
that just shows.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess Gray has lost quite a bit of value there. Here, got the corruptors moving around. They know that the gold base is being taken.
He could one-shot the base there.
Yeah, I agree. Man, look at that. Isn't it a relief that Mutalisks at least recover a little faster?
Yeah.
And Little Reaper, you know, definitely Mass
that is a lot
Windstalker's a
of
favorite of
DTs.
his. Oh yeah, here. Up against what do you call that style of mech? Battle mech?
Battle mech.
So yeah, the Hellions take care of them pretty fast,
And I don't think that I think Little Reaper's about to lose his third.
yeah, again, he's
Or-
lost this one before.
Yeah, just kill it. Run away. Don't get parabombed.
Or
Oh,
actually, I think
parabombs
it was his teammate. Yeah, and they can potentially fungal them and keep them from coming apart at all. I think we're about to see a lot of mutas. Oh nope, they didn't
all
quite die.
survived. At like 8 HP.
Oh man, here. No, not upgrades. G.
Get them to the medevacs.
And here comes the battle mech. I gotta
Ooh,
say,
it's catching all of the infestors. It's
Where-
they only got a couple of their
where were the
fungals
infest?
off.
Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, I gotta say, Anito, one thing you gotta give their army, so much mobility. And we do have the
Yeah.
DTs causing trouble again. That's gonna be annoying, but the more permanent damage is being done already. There looks like they're
Oh, and
trying
they
for
got-
another bomb, but the mutas get away. The cyclones.
Lock on.
Oh,
He
almost
lost
finish off
2
one
of
more.
them, but he saves the third.
This is a very high damage game, but I mean, one of the
Yeah.
things is that we are continuing to see a lot of units that don't shoot up that end up kind of suffering for that. Ooh, but no detection here just yet. Now, there we go. There's the
That's
scan. I
scanned.
was just about to ask about that. Ooh.
Yeah, but Little Reaper's income is way in the dumps. He only has 6 stalkers right now, and
Over 100 Zerglings right now, but yeah. It's,
Zerglings
they've-
don't shoot up.
No, they don't. They really don't. And here they go. It's been interesting. A lot of waves.
Flame-
Now I gotta check on this. Okay, yeah, the probes in the right side did eventually get some pylons up.
Yeah, eventually.
Yep.
But I
So
think
we have a
this is
Zergling run
GG.
by over at the gold, but there aren't a lot of workers to attack there. And oh boy, got a lot of cyclones, a lot of hellions, a lot of banshees, and a whole lot of mutas. This is the kind of stuff that can do a lot of damage very quickly to a lot of targets.
Yeah, I think this game.
And the
ended
mutas, they
right
can
there.
just keep moving. They can keep moving all day long. But right now they
Yeah.
don't even have to look it. They can just...
Yeah, they can just go.
Stalkers don't fire very quickly. Everything bounces
Yeah.
between them. I gotta see how many mutas do we have here. We have 49. Not quite
Yeah.
the 5-0 mark, but it's getting there. 43 drones dead, 10 probes dead recently.
Yeah,
Zerglings taking out the gold, but in the end, they're not going to need it. And we have Zerglings answering the call, too. Alright, KJ Freedom has
Archon's
been
getting
drawn
magic
off.
boxed.
Just, yep. That is a good technique to know, whether you're playing the original or this game, but boy. I don't think there is
Think
much
it
that Little
matters.
Dom can do.
Yeah.
Oh. So much destruction.
KJ just defeated, before he lost the He completed his ground armor just in time.
Awesome. Once again,
Yeah.
probably not going to matter, but
Blink
many we-
completed too. Woo!
yeah,
And
they
ground
might be
weapon.
winning the upgrade war. I got to give them that.
Yeah.
Now, every expansion they have left, though, is they are down to just their original bases. There is
They don't have any work. KJ has no workers, and I don't think. Oh, Little Reaper has just a little mining in the third. There
we
go.
have the GG.
Jeez. Who was that player? Was that Bly who used to leave super late?
Fantasy. I believe Fantasy was known as one of the guys who liked to stay in there as long as possible, both in Brood War and in StarCraft 2. Yeah.
Yes.
So we are going to look at the
That
map
actually
selections
went way
again.
longer than I thought.
That was a very high destruction match. I mean,
And
not a
there
lot
was-
of moments in that match where there weren't a lot of things being slaughtered. Next match
And-
will be Emerald City.
Little Dom was one tick of damage away from killing all the mutas on two occasions.
Oh man, yeah, those parasitic bombs. No, if he'd managed to land some fungals along with
If
those.
he had fungled them to begin with, yeah.
That was definitely the plan. Western. We are creating the next game, so we got a lot of competition going there. So I wouldn't at all be surprised if we did see a game 3. KJ, he's choosing to go random, so honestly, a lot of this might rely on what race he ends up with. Although he definitely plays quite a bit with all of them. All right, Anito is ready. And we need to switch a couple guys around. Little Reaper goes with Daddy. All right. Okay. And
Please
actually,
do,
it looks like Freedom is sticking with Zerg. Actually, no more random. So we do still have a
Zerg all the
representative
way.
from all 3 races. We are ready to go here. Let's do it.
And just to let you know, if Gray and Dismel win, DLS and
Dismal.
Zell.
I like just calling him Dismissal. It
Dismissal.
works for me.
It'll
Mazel
prove
for
that
short,
Terran
by the
OP.
way. Terran OP. Bunnies, what's your horoscope sign, by the way? Are you Scorpio?
I am.
I am Libra, so I know a thing or two about balance. And I know when the scales are not balanced. I'm not going to tell you my opinion, I just wanted to slip that in. We have a match here. We have the GLHFs in the upper left. Down one map, we have, first of all, the blue Protoss. He is
Little Reaper.
and his partner in crime, the yellow Zerg. He is called
KJ Freedom.
Together, they are the powerhouse known as Little Dom. Now, in the lower right, we have our red Terran. He is
DLS Mizel.
and his partner, the orange Zerg, called
Gray.
Together, they are up one map, and they are Anito. And boy, do we have a probe that's running around early on.
Yeah.
Anything put down? I don't see anything yet.
No.
Nor do I see a
But
forge. So
the Gray took the far away.
yeah, that's an interesting move.
Yeah.
So might be trying to get them to question what's going on. He does have the
Maybe
spotting
he thought it
tool
was
about
a
halfway
cannon
through.
rush. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe during the introduction, maybe there was a pylon that blocked the expansion and canceled. I don't know.
Not that I
No.
saw.
Okay. Well, then we're at where
And
we're
they're-
at.
Yeah. So in
Oh, and we
Reaper's
have
gonna see
a
it.
raid from Musty. We have 20 people who have just joined us. Welcome. This is KSL. We are having our 2v2 map for the match of the night.
FSL,
What did I say?
KSL.
Oh my. So I'm gonna have another drink of caffeine. FSL, the fun Star League. And we actually have one of the co-owners of the whole thing, KJ and Son, up against Mizell and Gray. Now he is taking the expansion in between. We do have some early Zerglings causing some mischief as before.
Sloppy swaps.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could still cause some trouble, but they are driven off.
Yeah.
And
so
over
it's
here on the
three-
opposite side, we have a Overlord getting punched. I don't think it's
Oh.
going to make it either.
No, it's dead for sure.
Mhm.
So it's a greed heavy opening from our southern team and a very hyper aggressive opening from our top team. Again, Robo.
Yep.
It's the 3-gate Twilight that Little Reaper loves so much.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
was gonna bring up in
Yeah.
his intro, the Little Reaper isn't quite as little as that anymore.
He has grown a little bit, as well as reaching Diamond.
Yeah, he looks like he's 6 in that video.
He's, you got the right family. You can get into esports very early. Alright,
Don't
yeah.
think those Zerglings
Zergling-
are going to get much done against
Yeah.
Queen.
But they're going to look around at least, and I mean, they know where all the bases are. I do not think Anito knows about this gold base yet.
No. Charge again.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't surprise me.
4-gate.
You get enough
4-gate
zealots in there.
charge. Yep.
And yeah, KJ definitely likes making his Zerglings be a very constant presence.
Yeah,
And we have a couple of Banelings morphing too.
Yeah, Mizell does not have enough units. He's got a single
Yeah.
tank and 2 Marines, and
I expect them to hit pretty hard. Yep, here we go.
I think that they're gonna just take this base out, and there's all that.
Not a lot to fall back to, no. Because over on Terran's side, they're going battle cruisers. Now, once they get that out, might be able to take care of something very similar to last time, going with the fly and defense, and then turn into a fly and offense. This base is not long for this world. We have the Stalkers here. Do we have the Warp Prism yet? I don't see it.
No, there's only 10 Stalkers out.
Yeah, well, there you go, then.
They're just walking across the map.
Yeah.
But
Battle cruiser on the way, but it is not going to get here very quickly. The Warp Prism is just being made now. We already have 11 orange drones lost for the part of
he
Braid.
lost the base.
Boys being pulled. There's going to be all the more economy being lost here. And I do not think the team of Little Dom is going to back off anytime soon.
No. This it was a BC opener, but I don't know if a BC opener is the right play against this type of aggression.
If you're
that
going to
see
be
out of
going
Little
BC in a team game, you really need your partner to be focusing on defense. Now we've got some... Oh boy. We got some roaches here. We got the high ground siege tank, which might be able to keep them from moving any further, but, they're going to be down to 1 base each. And then meanwhile, we
and
have
one
gold
of them's
being
on
mined.
Stalkers.
Yep, gold being mined here. The Cyclone just showing what it can do.
Just trying
Oh boy, this drone, it's rallied, it's still mining. It's hurt already. Will they?
No.
Mommy
These
siege
2
tanks to
Zerglings are
rescue.
going to kill the entire mineral line.
Oh no, no.
Yep, 2 Zerglings. How many kills does each one of these Zerglings have?
Let me check it out if I can. 4
kills.
on this one.
And the other one got killed.
Yeah, so we'll never know until we watch the replay anyway. Yeah, I don't think it was the best idea to try to take that natural again right away.
Don't think they have any choice, but the BC's warped in.
All right.
And
there are Stalkers
Reaper-
ready to go.
Yeah.
Not to mention, oh, yeah, that's pretty nice anyway, but you see one of them already pretty hurt.
It's pretty hurt, and then there's Queens, and there's Spore
I think there's some air
Crawlers.
blockers in this area too. You can't use all
Nope.
of dead space.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Take it from a guy who does nothing but use dead airspace.
Okay. I will take it from you. So, they're going to have to come up with an answer to that, but with all these stalkers, honestly...
Yeah, just...
I mean, they can keep hurting these. It's not like they have any workers with them to repair them.
There's a mule.
That's, yeah, there
But
are
it's not
always
gonna-
mules. Not just there for Mandarin reasons. Oh, and even, yeah, even the corrosive piles. They did not hit, but it was a nice attempt.
Yeah, and now there's still Zerglings in the mineral
Yeah.
line, and I think just like the other one was over for a while, all but the crying, I think this one's in the same boat.
I mean,
except
aside
reversed.
from a handful of kills from those battle cruisers, I don't think there's going to be a lot of offense from the side of Anito. And look at the Stalkers right there by the gold base to protect it, along with multiple queens. Although some pretty hurt ones, I gotta say. They're gonna be able to come back pretty easily from their defense, but Anito not so much.
Yeah. Little Reaper's money is piling up, but no. It's weird because right now he
Yeah,
could use.
and
He's getting
look at
blinked.
right away after the expansion completes.
Yeah. But Little Reaper could just warp in a huge number of zealots because he didn't take his gases, and he has 26 out of 16 mining from his natural, which is something that I appreciate. Yeah, but I don't think, even though harass is doing well, I don't think they should actually be harassing. At this point, when you're up this much,
Yes, they
You just go
could
kick 'em in the
definitely
teeth.
just keep capitalizing, especially with the gold base, which is now nice and oversaturated. Probably going to be moving some of those drones to gas very soon. But Little Dom, they are in a very comfortable place right now.
yeah.
Oops. Gray's mutas again. They did manage to take out the warp prism. Now, okay, there we go with the detection. The Raven, once
Yeah.
again favored by DLS Mizell.
Yeah, and he's got a third CC. He might be able to fly onto location, but look at all these
I mean-
Zerglings coming to cancel the Gray's third again.
Yes, you know. Once again, Dr. Gray, there is nothing you can possess that I cannot take away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Zerglings have no upgrades on them, so. but
yeah,
I
there
don't
is
think
that,
They need 'em with
but
this many.
yeah, sometimes numbers just prevail. I mean, even with those, you know, those mutas
Yeah.
are going to do nice against the Zerglings. With that number, not quite as nice against the Stalkers.
Knockers, yeah.
And oh, look at that blink.
This is a.
Beautiful. Oh, and look at that warp in. You know, they're probably
That's
going to
a
be
big-
able to drive them off again, but they got blink, and battlecruisers don't move that quickly. So they're going to still have trouble cleaning up the Zerglings. They're going to have trouble chasing down anything. Stalkers or the Zerglings.
Yeah.
Takes it again.
Little Reaper's got his.
and
you know,
there goes the warp
he
prism
can't
again.
resist himself. He can't
no,
resist.
no, he's
Oh, it's
addicted
perfect.
to
Look at
warp
that
ins.
spot.
Oh, so sinisterly beautiful. And once again, I mean, you know, it's got the Banshees. They can take care of this, but how much damage do they do in the meantime? They really have their hearts set on just cutting that core down. It goes down. No more battle cruisers, at least for a while. Oh, man. This has got to be so annoying. Oh, Tech Lab goes down too, so it's definitely going to be a while before we see any battlecruisers, if we do, because this is a tricky economy to support that on. He's got one expansion, and his main is starting to mine out too.
Yeah. He's got this third. He could float. I mean, almost take a sneaker at this point.
Yeah. Well, we do have the team of Anito. Gray is taking the golds, and over on the other side, Little Dom is pretty close to mining their gold out.
That 6 DT is going to come cancel the third again.
Again, yeah, and you notice each time they're letting it complete. They're making sure it can't just be canceled. It is brutal.
But Little Reaper is going to lose most
Oh,
of
man.
his workers.
It's nice to know that even Freedom F2s here and there. I saw the mutas going after the... I saw the Zerglings going after the mutas there.
Yes.
Ladies,
ACs.
Yep. Yeah, I
down
mean,
another
those
middle line.
are the beat Cs he's got.
There's a bunch of corruptors someplace, though.
Warp them out. Oh, there are. I believe they were chasing the mutas down. Here come the Zerglings. Yeah, clearing out yet another mineral line. That was... I mean, they made some progress there. That was 46
Yeah,
Little Reapers
GG.
pros. We have GG. We have a game 3.
Yes. And again, another game where it was decided early on, and then the other team hung on for dear life for a while.
Well, I think for this one, it was decided a lot earlier than the first time, though.
Yeah.
But yes, they hung on. You know, I think that siege tank on the high ground, along with those roaches, yeah, kept them from finishing them off right away. That's definite.
But they were dead.
They were dead, and they had a noble effort trying to be something other than dead.
Yeah.
Rascallion is our next and final map for the series. We are doing best of 3. Here. On button here. Create with mod. And west again. Production tool. Oh, there's a match GG. I gotta remember to use that one instead. Alright. I'd say FSL is off to quite the start now.
Yes.
Alright.
This has been quite the opening series.
Oh, man.
Live,
Yep. We have people really tearing at each other. Now I'm going to move everyone around. Okay, I think we got everyone in the spots we need. I believe Freedom is going Zerg again. Because once he got a good thing going, why question it, right? He is those Zerglings got
There
a lot
you
of work
boys.
done that last match. Not as
They
much the
did.
first match, but boy. You know, they were able to hit before there was an answer to them. And I mean, they managed... The Zerglings and Stalkers, keep in mind, they did do quite a bit of damage the first game, but not enough. This last one, yeah, they did more than enough. Alright, we are going to start out for our game, for our match 3.
Yeah, so question is, has Gray and Mazel adapted? Because you know Little Reaper and Freedom are coming. Exact same time. You know, you got to be ready.
They're probably going to go with what they've practiced, yes. Now, Rascallion also, you know, it's a little bit easier of a map to defend both your naturals at. They're both the top of a middle ramp. Although you do have that fun little Reaper spot if that's the direction Mazel wants to go.
The airdrops on this are very annoying.
Oh, there are some really rough places once they can do air. All right, in the upper left, we have the blue Protoss. He is
Little Reaper.
and right next to him, going Zerg again this match, the yellow Zerg. He is
KJ Freedom.
together tying up the series. They are Little Dawn. In the meantime, in the lower right, we have the orange Zerg. He is called
Gray.
and his partner is the red Terran. He goes by the name of
DLS Mizel.
Alright. Anything interesting yet? Mostly just a lot of overlords
The
moving out.
probes being annoying.
Yeah, that's used to be one of the most frustrating things for me. Anytime there was a probe poking at an SCV while it was building. It's still frustrating, just not number one anymore. There's other things that annoy me more than that at this point.
Freedom really likes his early pool as Zerg.
Yeah, well, he's gonna want to he's gonna want those Zerglings coming out early, and he is gonna want to keep them running into his opponent's base throughout the match, if it's anything like the previous 2 maps.
Yeah.
So, Zal is the only one who has not started the expansion yet. Here come those Zerglings now.
Relaxed. I like it.
Yep.
You know what's coming.
Three racks and relax. Yes, I'm thinking Reapers.
Hold on. I don't like Gray's
Anatomy.
Overlord position.
Oh,
No.
yeah, that.
He can't. Why isn't there an Overlord sitting right in the middle of
And
the
once
main?
again, just let me mention, Little Reaper once again has a probe just kind of hanging out a little distance from everything. The wall off has not come up yet. He's queued up to create the supply depot. It is not created, so those Zerglings get to hop in and cause a little bit of mischief here.
Just a little mischief.
Yeah, a little bit, and they get to look around at what's going on. Oh man, once again. Yeah. I think what they're going for is trying to catch Marines as they come out, but now going on the economy a little bit too. Little Reaper puts down his proxy pylon. We have a third taken by...
You know what's weird is the Overlord walked right over it and then just kept on walking.
Yeah, bobbing anyway. Oh, no,
He
he's
saw the
going
probe.
back. He wants another look.
No, that's Freedom's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Well,
Gray's
you know,
is just going to the corner.
I guess.
And like I said, he could just have one right in the middle of the map, so you could see all of this.
We're getting an early stem here, so I
Yeah. You could go through
assuming not Reapers then.
Marauders.
I'd definitely go for that. Either Marauders or at the very least researching Combat Shield at the same time. Over
Combat
here,
Shield.
yeah, driving off
Yeah.
one of the Overlords. Yes, we do have a simultaneous Combat Shield stim pack research going on. We have the Marines just looking around, seeing if there's anything else they have to wipe out.
Blink before charge.
Yep.
I don't see the DT shrine yet, which is a
No,
little bit odd.
I think, look, a mortal comment. I think this is all going to be quadruped Protoss.
Oh, they're gonna kill the.
Yep, I think they will. No matter what
Use your
happens.
guns!
Bobbing and weaving, come on!
Use your guns! Use your guns!
Inject something in the man! Okay, but yeah, Freedom looking to see if you could catch them out in the open,
Gray
but they were
took the
outnumbered.
incorrect third base there.
Yeah, that's going to be a while before the creep can reach there, and it's going to be pretty hard to defend, especially against air. Although, generally, it's Anito that's going with air.
But that's still technically incorrect.
I would agree. You probably want to kind of move up along the right side on this map. All right,
That's
there go the Marines. You think he's going for timing here?
Yeah, they're pushing across.
Combat Shield yeah,
So
okay,
that's
yeah.
why he took that. He took it, but then he built drones out of it. You took the forward base. You've got to use that as like a roach.
Yeah,
factory.
as something that's a bit
I don't
closer.
think he has a roach warrant.
It's hard.
though.
It's hard to see
Oh,
the
he does.
shields when they're this darkly colored, but yeah, they definitely have them. All right, so this time actually we have Anito doing the earlier aggression, not including those Zerglings, but yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to be controlled pretty well. The Marines are pretty much wiped out. I think the Roaches and Ravagers are going to be pushed back.
Yeah.
And
It
yeah,
ends up
we got
pretty even.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do much damage. They didn't lose much either, though. Mostly just a few Marines.
Yeah.
So nothing you invest gas into. Now, if this is anything like the previous games from Anito's standpoint, yeah, they're probably going to want to get some air going. I already see the starport nearly complete for
I
Mazel.
assume that's medevacs.
It could be. You know, I mean, if he is investing heavily in the Marines, that would be a good one.
This is Gray just doubled down on the I'm going on the incorrect side of the map. Come get me,
Oh
bro.
yes, he is wrapping all the way around the ledge that surrounds the main area.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one way to do it.
I'd like to see the Terrans expand.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we have Little Reaper taking his third already. I think in general, Mazel's been a little bit slow on expanding this time around.
Yeah, those Zerglings see that base now. They know it's
Yeah,
there.
they can. I mean, granted, it's pretty far away from that proxy pylon, but on the other hand, it's pretty far away from their main. Uh-oh, I don't think these Zerglings are going to last long here.
Oh. They're going to run right through these Marines down the way
Yeah,
back.
we have, I think good call on Little Reaper. Sonic Storm is almost done. I'm going with the High Templar instead of the Dark Templar this time around. And
yeah, they see
yeah,
that. They know
not
they
about
don't have
building.
enough.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of biles from both sides here. Backing off. Ooh, yeah. Alright, nice little surround, but I feel like they might not have enough here. Plus some of the
no, our southern
Yeah.
team does not have enough.
the roaches are the Ravagers also. They're very large, and they were really getting in each other's way on that ramp. And we have a
they're still
counterattack just
rallying.
ready to go. We have a drop ready to go too.
Yeah, that drop better just unload and
Yeah,
siege
I
those
think
tanks.
that would be better spent defending. I agree. Stalker Immortal hitting here. That's gonna
Yeah,
do pretty well against roaches.
Yeah, it's also those bases are undefendable.
Indefensible, or is that their philosophy? I don't know. But yeah, Little Dom I think is taking quite a lead now.
Yeah,
And look at how far everything has to go off creep in order to get there.
I know.
So,
it's
one of those things. Not all
structurally the
these
wrong base.
Not all these players get to put as much research into team maps, but you learn pretty quickly that there's, which directions work and which ones don't. Sometimes you got to mess up a few times for it to actually know where you don't want to be.
Well, sometimes I take those in a really long game if I'm playing with Greepire and he's playing Zerg, because the Zerg will have that entire half of the map creeped.
Yep.
And
Okay,
the
yeah.
air units can use the ledge, the hover ledge, but you take that ledge above that, where the watchtower is, and siege tanks can hit that. So
Oh, the
you're
high
really-
ground on this map, yes. Being able to put siege tanks on the top of those ramps, especially next to a Zelnaga watchtower, so they have the viewing range to match their attack range. Alright. Picking up, so I think they're going to be trying to hit from multiple spots at once here. And boy, yeah, like you said, doubling down. We have a orange Zerg base right, being very neighborly to blue Protoss base. Zergling's heading out to meet that, but that's one of the problems
Bunch of
being that
stalkers in the main now.
yeah, a lot of this isn't hitting at the same time.
Wow, there is a lot of everything.
There's a
Everyone's
lot
being
going on in
attacked
a lot of
everywhere.
places. Yes.
Yes,
We
there's
have-
stalkers in the southern main.
It's
there's
almost a
Marines in
mirror.
the northern main. This large Zerg army is just kind of marauding right through.
Yeah, I think we
they
have
took-
ourselves
is
a
that
base
the
trade.
hive that went out? Yes, that was the hive.
Oh boy, I hate that. That means he's
but
got to create a
those-
layer, then a hive.
Maybe it was just a layer, but I
No.
thought it was the hive.
It's a layer in the lower right anyway. He's gonna try to. Yeah, those roaches aren't gonna do much good just yet. So we're gonna have a lot of decision making as far as it looks like both teams are kind of opting to at least try to fall back to defend. Little Reaper is doing a lot of work here. And yep, the orange Protoss, the orange Zerg base goes up red again. This this warp prism could be very annoying. Although I don't think it's within range of actually warping anything in, is it? I don't know, but
I think you can just.
yeah. I mean, we are seeing just a lot of
This is just the most
attacking,
chaotic.
a lot of defending. Yes, I like this. I'm an agent of chaos myself, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is good chaos.
Yeah.
All right, nope.
The warp prism's back in the main.
Yeah, Little Reaper keeps setting it to a warp,
Stalkers.
but okay, now he's getting them in. Yep, Stalkers, and oh boy, this proxy is finally discovered. And I gotta say, Mizel, compared to previous games, this is definitely a pretty strong amount of infantry. That's a lot of DPS there.
AJ is getting tunneling claws for his roaches,
Yeah,
and
I've noticed tunneling claws
he
has gotten
lost
a lot more
the
popular.
Hydra
lately.
Den. Can you
Okay.
build Hydras off of just the Lurker Den? I don't know that.
No, you can't. You can just
So-
morph the ones that are already there to stalkers. And boy, these
Oh, so he
these
rebuilt it.
stalkers very annoying and camping a lot of the production. I think they're going to be wiped out here, but more are being
There's
warped
a large
in.
drop, like a Doom-style drop in the
Oh
main.
yes, this is something Mazel excels at. And look at that, complete with a siege tank to anchor them down. We are
Yeah.
once again seeing a lot of damage. Mazel
Got the
also
rope
reinforcing Gray's base. Oh yeah. Yeah, and here's another thing. You also can't make a Hydra down if you don't have a lair.
Well, he
So,
rebuilt it.
yeah, I know that, but just wanted
They got
just
out
wanted
of
to
there. They
mention.
mostly got out of there, though.
Yeah.
This is... I don't know who's winning.
Yeah, oh man. You know, previous two games it was especially Freedom who wasn't backing off.
The
Spawning pool's gonna
siege
go down.
tanks- Who's spawning?
Oh,
pool?
man.
Over here spawning
Gray's
pool.
spawning pool, yeah.
I was on the other
So
spawning
he's gonna have to
pool.
make another before he can make Zerglings or Queens. Oh man, more and more stalkers.
You can
Everything
build
else is
hydras.
down on the low ground. It can be tricky to get back up there.
Yeah, and not a single air unit from either side this time.
No, not really. A lot of transports. Okay, yeah. And once again, one of Gray's hatchery is going down.
Gray is just taking these silly
He
bases.
is, yeah. And one of the things is, you know, unless you're really specific with your hotkeys, you can end up in a position where you spend a lot of time sending your units out, but then just racing them right back. And I've been seeing
Right.
quite a bit of that here. Just kind of
Oop.
all of them
Finally
going
cleaned
out,
up
then
the-
all of them falling back to defend. What were you saying?
He finally lost the warp pistol.
Oh, and we have lurkers from KJ Freedom. Those... Oh, man. But look at them get biled down.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
yeah.
say he lost quite a bit of them right there.
Yeah,
And
they're
KJ's
intimidating.
army just... Gray just let KJ's army move command away.
Yeah. Oh, man. This... I mean, parts of this
KJ's
almost looks
basically
MOBA-like,
not
you know?
mining.
Tug of war.
He's on like 1 1/4 base mining right now.
Which one is?
KJ.
Okay, yeah. No mining going on at the main. A little bit of mining going on at the natural and
And the
third.
natural and the
Yeah,
third.
he needs to move some of the natural down. Lurker is going
Oh.
down pretty quickly. A
Yeah.
tiny bit of self-biling going on there, but that'll happen.
Yeah, Gray's maxed out.
Yeah, I'm liking Anito's position a lot right now.
I think Anito's got it in the bag.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never
Yep.
know.
Well, right now, I mean, I think Little Reaper is Little Reaper supply blocked right now. No, not quite, but yeah, he's
No.
having to
No.
focus on pylons at the moment.
He's got a big
And
army.
yeah, there
Just-
go the drops. I'm telling you, Mazel is
Little
just
Reaper
great
just
with
needs
these
to
doom
F2.
drops.
He has so many immortals.
Yeah, those
many
could
immortals is
definitely
this?
help here.
11 immortals. I
Uh-huh.
don't know if you know this, but that's a few immortals.
Yep. Also, they can't shoot up. Although I gotta say, the High Templar feedback's pretty nice against Medivacs.
Yeah, but this
Oh, man.
Zerg army is going to just roll on in.
Yeah. Well, the Zerg
Now,
army,
this Terran
the
army
Zerg
is going to get immortaled.
It will, but they can always pick up and leave as long as they stay away. Yeah, there go the Psy Storms right now. And yeah, I guess feedback probably wouldn't do too well since barely any of these Medivacs have any energy
Got
left.
energy, yeah.
But yeah, this
If he storms up
road
that hill,
Ravager ball.
there you go.
Oh yeah, here we go. So Terran not in the greatest shape, but I mean, as powerful as Immortals are, they might get themselves outnumbered pretty easily if they take each other head to head. Ghost Chan is letting us know that the chaos is wonderful. I agree. Do you know that your pointless trivia? Did you know that Blizzard was very briefly called Chaos Studios?
Yes,
They were,
but
yeah.
I
But
think they're going to get a big. Little Reaper's going for a big warp and this might do a lot of damage. I like the fact that the bases now are basically touching each other, but randomly. KJ got the sneaker up in the north.
Yeah, both corners. We have the neighbors who don't like each other, and the creep probably
and you
giving
can
them away
see the
too.
creep.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
You gonna
mean,
call
yeah.
the zoning office, man? I dare you, because I have a few things about you I can tell them. Oh man, good storms,
Yeah,
good storms, but not the whole army was
this
down there. Oh man,
This is a really good fight, though. There's the lurkers.
yeah, this can depend a
Kate-
lot on the biles.
KJ's at 58 supply, but it's all these useful lurkers. Really. And look, they pound out a base.
Oh yeah.
I mean, man, if KJ could get back on his feet for even a second.
Oh man, I love. Yeah, here we go. KJ going after Gray in his neighbor position. I just love that. Hey, it's against the zoning regulations to build a spawning pool next to my yard, right?
I think that, yeah, those immortals have got to stay next to that. Wow.
But yeah,
It's all Little Reaper's army here.
yeah.
KJ is at 28 workers, and
Gray and Mazal, they're both almost maxed out. Oh,
Yep.
once again, money storms. And
yeah, recall.
okay, recall. Yeah, I don't think there was much choice there.
That is KJ's lurker. Just
Yeah, detection
27
would be
kills.
nice. I have seen so many games of both StarCraft where you end up with that one lurker that no one notices. They just pass it over and over again.
The
Soften
thing is,
everything
they're
up.
going to be able to deny KJ his
Oh,
economy
there's the
again.
scan. They took care of the lurker. Yes, they will.
Yeah, and because they can keep KJ from expanding, I think that's the death now.
And here, do they know that this isn't Gray's creep? I don't know if they don't know. I think they might think that's Gray's creep.
I mean, no, they're aware.
I don't know.
Yes,
they're
they
really
have an
okay
SPV
now.
there.
Okay,
They were
now
gonna
they're
take
actually
it.
deliberately attacking. They were just kind of circling around it for a while.
No,
Oh, and here
they
goes the
wanted to
Immortal
take it
armor
to Hatchery.
army. We're gonna see them.
Yeah.
Guessing more storms and a lot of Immortal attacks, but in the end, the game of numbers is just so powerful.
Yeah.
here.
Well, you walked through the storms a couple times.
Yeah, there is that. Now, roaches can regain their health by turn to Ravagers. I don't see them taking that strategy. The other option, of course, is having them. You know, if you got Burrow, they can
KJ
heal while they're
needs to
underground.
take not the sneaker bases, but he needs to take some of the bases on his
Yeah,
side.
somewhere that
and
can be
Pronto.
defended.
He
And
only
they
has
need to
29
really focus
workers.
on it. We have another big drop going on up at the top, and boy,
think
this
this is it.
yeah.
There's
Now, just
KJ
to
has 13 hydras. in his
now,
for his
this
army.
spawning pool isn't actually burning down. That's just an animation that gets added when you use this simulant skin. Ooh, those were nice catches.
Nerds died your medevac.
Yeah.
But I think this big Zerg army is going
And
to
little,
take
yeah,
out
little
the-
Reaper losing the base here,
Reaper.
and those probes have nowhere to run, by the way.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
Little
once
Reaper's
again,
coming to defend, but
this is yes. And there's that forgotten warp prism that's getting Vikings down, but yes, might be another one of those cases, just like the first two matches, where things are going to be bleeding out very consistently and gradually. All right. There are the
I think
Immortals
they
and the
fight-
Storms. I love
that
love
is-
the damage that Little Reaper keeps causing, even if it can be this difficult to catch up. And then you also have those Hydlists running with them. I think they're sharing control here, by the way. They're moving very consistently and closely together.
the Terran's YOLOing it. Like, what do you got in the main?
Yeah,
I'm not even
exactly. It's
dropping.
like,
I'm sending it.
yeah, well, you know what Terran does when Immortals are about to take their base down. They just lift up.
Yeah, just full send. Let's go. And
Yeah,
even
and-
though
Yeah,
that
they're
Immortal army held, and even if they clean this up,
Right.
KJ's got 500 minerals, and
the team of Anito. They have a lot of units to spare. Oh man,
Is that a nuke?
insult to injury! Insult to injury! We have a nuke going down that's gonna
oh,
kill.
it's not gonna land.
Oh, come on. That would have been so fun to kill. And yeah, there goes the ghost. You heard that telltale scream. We have another one of... Oh, man. We got a lot of... We got so many Balins now, don't we?
Yeah, this.
Yeah,
this-
they're just pouring ice on the
Processing.
cake. Yeah,
This
I
is
don't.
processing the
Oh
loss.
man, that is very good against the Banelings. Not that Banelings do great against Immortals to begin with, but those were some very well-aimed storms. So they're showing what they got still.
Yeah, but
And look at the right. We have another Little Reaper Warp Prism that was just kind of rallied over there and just sat there for a while before
well, he
the
doesn't have
Vikings
the
struck.
minerals to warp in. They've
Yep.
got no mining.
I'm pretty
I-
sure
I-
it was rallied there. Otherwise, it would have probably been
They
over
have
at the base.
three. They have 3 mining workers right now. Oh no,
Between
5,
them?
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, yeah, total. That team has 5 mining workers
Yep.
right now.
You know, thank Adun for that nuke didn't hit, or they'd have even less.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
And they are making. Mazel, by the way, is building more nukes just so he has the option. Oh
you know
wow,
what?
those storms.
There's a mission on the original Wings of Liberty. You play as Protoss, where you're trying to just hold out for as long
Yeah.
as you can.
Yes.
This
the-
is this mission. Like it will be our end. We'll make it such
Let's-
an end.
Let our last battle burn when so bright that we shall remember it
GG.
without eternity. GG. There is the match GG this time. Oh, that was beautiful. That was a series where there was never a dull moment.
Yeah.
So I'm
let's
going to
bring him
move
in.
everyone back in. Alright, first of all, we will bring everyone up.
It's hard to remember the first game after all that excitement.
That was the one with a lot of mutas. And here,
Yes.
control room again, unhide. Okay, and then we got to move everyone into position. All right, we have our first team win of the season. We have Anito pulling out the win in quite the action-packed, crazy best of 3. How's everyone doing?
I would agree. It was really action-packed. Nice game.
That was an amazing set. I have some questions for Little Reaper and KJ to start. First off, that was very well played. Little Reaper, were you controlling your army in that last game all yourself?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say,
Yeah, we divided up because he was dealing with the prism stuff.
yep. I was gonna say
Sometimes
the
we do
Immortal
storm.
Storm was very well handled.
Oh yeah, and for those watching, number 1, yeah, you can share control in 2v2 or any team games. Number 2, if you use the Alt key to make a control group, it will not only make that group, but it'll remove those guys from any other control groups. So, the more you know, people.
But
I don't even know how to do that, man.
Oh, never. Well, let me coach you a little bit, man.
but that being said, you guys did excellently. The first game, you guys you punched him really hard, and then the mutas got out of hand. The second game, you punched him really hard, and then you just kept punching them. And then the third game, I don't know what to
The
think
third
about.
game,
the
I
third
think
game.
Anito managed to get the aggression in earlier.
I think actually the top team, KJ and Little Reaper, would have won if KJ would have expanded a little bit earlier. He kind of got hemmed in on the third base. It didn't get his fourth up and running, and it kind of
Yeah.
We were talking about what good neighbors you guys were, because in both corners you had bases that were just across the alley from each other, just like Bunnies and I are in real life.
Yeah, and you both kind of ended up trying to take the other person's side of that map. I was going to ask the winning team, did you, the Zerg Gray, did you realize that on that last map, your third and fourth were actually technically on the other person's side of the map? You kind of
No,
put
I
yourself
didn't.
up.
I was just in a panic that I don't have much larva, and every 30 seconds there's always a fight somewhere in the map. So
Yeah, so I was wondering, because at first I thought, oh man, it's a forward base, you're gonna flood roaches. But then you built drones over there, and I'm like, well, if the Zerglings just come wandering by of your opponent, you're not gonna be able to reinforce it. So,
Yeah, and I think that's an opportunity for both of us, Mizella, because we tried, playing and trying a build, but not really communicating when it comes to map management. I would say so.
Yeah. One thing I actually really
Um,
wanted. Oh, go on.
oh, in that first game, I was gonna say, that was probably great. I don't know if it was luck or you knew but you got parabombed twice and nearly did as much. Those parabombs did as much damage as I've ever seen a parabomb do. He got your whole 40 mutaflock down to like 8 hit points two
yeah,
times. And if
yeah,
they
that's
would have,
right.
if that
Mutas
one
have
of the
speed
fungals
healing,
could
yeah.
have hit, if one of the fungals could have hit, they would have won that first game.
Mm.
So, yeah, you watched the replay. That was it's quite something, KJ. You were one fungal away from winning the first game off of
Multiple times, yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to ask both sides. First of all, Anito. Actually, one thing I wanted to ask Anito that I hadn't asked before is, what is Anito exactly? I see that's your clan tag. Is that an exclusive club?
Yeah, it's a club. It's just a club.
Okay. I was just curious on that. Anito, we'll ask you first, and then Little Dom. How many of those matches went according to plan? Like, how many of them did you end up using what you were planning from the very beginning?
To be honest, I think just the first game.
Okay. With the mutas, the
Because
banshees,
as soon as I saw the vipers and the possibility of fungals, I just let Mizel take care of the Zerg. Because I really cannot, I won't be able to fight that. So I just try to be annoying as possible. And then the second and third game, it's just on the fly.
Yeah.
So.
And Little Dom, that kind of pretty much along the lines of the strategies you've been using before. I've noticed that definitely, KJ, you like to get those Zerglings in there fairly early and keep them active.
We didn't really have a plan.
Okay.
I just saw what I saw and just made what I need to make.
All right.
Probably be good to have a plan.
You know, people tell me that all the time. You know, you realize this is a strategy game, and I'm like, well, I'm impulsive, man.
Yeah. The other thing about 2v2 versus 1-on-1 is, there's certain things in there that I want to do, but I can't do because I'm busy with Cord. Right? Like you said expanding and all that, but
Yeah, not to
Yeah.
mention keeping your creep out of the way of your partner.
yeah, I was really busy because I'm just making sure that he's doing what he needs to do.
Yeah,
Double checking.
Yeah, Little Reaper, on that first game, you unloaded some zealots that came very close to winning the game. You guys looked very well polished in that first game, so I was gonna say, on the second game, you went a little DT heavy. If you would have, one of those would have been the charge lot, because you ended up having a lot of a lot of minerals, but no gas. So, it could have been a little bit cleaner. But that third game, was the plan just immortals because you felt like it, or you never built your?
It was roaches. We saw a lot of roaches, so I told him just keep pumping immortals. And he's busy with his side of the map. I'm busy with my side of the map. So whoever can grab whatever just grab it. That's basically the point.
You guys, that immortal army, so cost efficient. It was unbelievable. If you guys would have had even half the mineral income that they had, I think you guys could have pulled it out. Because with that immortal army, you killed like 4 Zerg and Terran armies.
Yeah,
So
our problem is macroing, right?
Yeah, I loved it. All 3 of those games had a lot of casualties. All right, do we have any other questions before we move on to Gray versus Hurtin' Time?
No, I'm excited to see both these guys later on in the season. That was pretty impressive.
And one of these guys we're going to be seeing again in just a few minutes, right? So
Yes, are we taking a break?
I don't think we need to. I think we can just go straight into it if that's all right with you, Gray.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that's okay.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna move some people out.
Well, good games, guys.
GG.
Nice games. Thanks.
All right, and here he is. Time and back to the control room again. All right, Hurtin' Time, are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
Awesome. All right, we have our next contestants, and we are going to be doing one-on-one. Let me bring up the map selector as well.
Yeah, it's not filled out yet.
Oh well,
Waiting
then
on
we're
Gray.
probably going to want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sorry
see
about
that Gray has vetoed. Wait, I think that's the wrong one too here.
So I'm gonna talk to Hurtin' Time while you get that straightened away. Hurtin' Time, you just watched that. You feel prepared?
I think it's set to 2v2.
I wasn't really watching. I was just listening to it.
Oh.
I was trying to warm up in the background, just playing some random 1v1s. But I was listening, as best I could and focused on the game that I was playing.
Oh, okay. You feel warmed up?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the
That is not correct, David.
what?
Hyper Turtle.
What?
You look like you got the 2v2 stuff again.
Yeah, I know.
correct?
I think that's what.
I'm hearing too many things. Let me close the Twitch stream. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're also in 2v2s, but I don't think we're playing this.
No, this isn't a
tonight.
2v2,
Yeah.
which is weird because yeah, I just let KJ know that that we need to switch the map selection for Hurtin' Time versus Gray.
Yeah, so I vetoed my first map, but it's just waiting on Gray right now.
Yeah.
Because on my side, I'm seeing like maps for 2v2.
Yeah, we need.
Oh yeah, me too.
Someone needs
okay.
to.
Yeah, I didn't realize
So
that.
KJ is
Yeah.
going to adjust that in a moment, I believe.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's everyone been doing for their time off?
Playing Diablo 4.
Diablo 4, huh? How's that going for you? Did you get your name engraved on that statue?
No, not that I know of. I just finished the campaign.
Okay. Now there's
Wow.
a lot of publicity stunts involved with that game.
Oh,
You'd think that they the marketing team was considering that game to be very important.
Yeah. How is your experience with Diablo 4?
it's been all right. I'm not one for campaign. I want to just get through to the end game because that's what I enjoy.
Mm.
And I just got through the campaign, so it's. I mean, the story's amazing. The cutscenes are incredible. I'm just
How
not
does
much
the-
of a quest doing guy.
How does the gameplay compare to Diablo 3?
Well, I haven't really experienced the end game yet, but the quest line is for the campaign is very well done, especially the cutscenes. Cutscenes are amazing.
Yeah, that's one of the
and
things
kinda
that Blizzard
dark.
never fell off of.
Yeah. I like that you can mount. You can get a mount in Diablo 4, and you can climb up walls and jump over gaps, and
Oh,
it's kind of they've added some new things to the game.
yeah. That seems like it would be a lot less straightforward linear as the last 3 games were.
It's a
You
bit
can
more
actually
MMO-like from what I hear. Gray, have you been playing anything other than StarCraft?
Yeah, it's Digimon. And
Oh,
I'm waiting
yeah,
for
that's
Final
still a thing, isn't it?
Fantasy.
Awesome.
Well, I think the community is getting smaller,
Mhm.
because it's just for nerds. But but yeah, I like
If it's
playing
not just for
games.
Unlike
nerds,
the
it ain't worth
StarCraft
it.
community for Giga Chads.
All right, so I'm gonna check one more time. Yeah, I don't think this is getting fixed right now. So, how about
Just do audibly.
yeah, we can do audibles. Gray, you are first. What map do you not want? We have Altitude, Ancient Cistern, Babylon, Dragon Scales, Gresvin, Neo-Humanity, and Royal Blood.
Moon. If I'm gonna veto something, I wanna veto Moon Dance first.
Well, wouldn't you know it? It's not in the ladder anymore and the map pool anymore. So that Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. So I get it. I get to pick another one.
Well, yes, one of the ones currently in the map pool. You can look on Melee, custom Melee for a list of them. Oh yeah, let me let you out of here. Or actually,
Actually, let me have Hurt in Time pick a veto first.
Okay, Hurt in Time. What do you not want to play?
Oh, just randomly pick a map. I don't care. I'll play them all.
Wait, 1 second, real quick. Do either of you care what maps we play on?
No, I don't. Am I playing against Zerg? What am I playing against?
Zerg.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm Zerg. Well, and any map is okay with me too.
Okay, well, I will eliminate Royal Blood, because we've seen that already. I'll eliminate Dragon Scales. And, Gresvin, because that's hard to say. And, Ancient Cistern.
Yep, pick that one to start. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do it.
We are the top level of competition.
Yes.
Okay, I think I need to get Hurt in Time into the party. So I will invite you to party.
Alright, man.
And what time zone? Or what region? Are you Eastern?
No, I'm Pacific.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in California, so...
Okay, so Western? Would that Western US be okay?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
You see, give me an answer, I'll give you more questions. Alright, bunnies, go ahead and queue in.
Okay, we are ready to go. It's funny because I'm watching the stream and you haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah, the time traveling aspect.
Yeah.
Alright. And I will switch everyone around.
Yep.
Alright, Terran versus Zerg, correct? Is everybody ready? Because we are going to switch you out of the channel.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, good luck. Have fun.
Let's do it.
Well,
alright.
I just hope this measures up to the
Gray seems pretty warmed up. You got to tell you that.
Yeah.
We will see how Hurt in Time is doing, but he's got a good record.
Hurt in Time. Yeah. I think this is a really even matchup from last season. So
yeah, it's going to be Code S. We have two separate Code S groups, S and S Plus. This is just plain S. Same thing with 2v2. All right, Ancient Cistern. In the bottom left, the orange Zerg, he is.
Gray.
And in the upper right, the red Terran, he is called.
Hurt in Time.
Alright, we got ourselves a match, supply depot down. Yep.
You've got the people up.
The people up. Oh, yeah, here. Let me switch that quickly.
Yeah.
Hide you, hide me.
Can you shrink those other guys
yeah,
down?
I'm just in the process of it. No.
Thank my wife for that little catch. Okay, so
Here,
pretty
hold
standard. Hatch gas pool.
I got all kinds of things covering things up. All right.
Yes, you do. The Terran is Brax at home. Reaper first. SCV going out.
Yeah, so
I think he's
much
going for
to my
low ground
relief, I
expand.
don't think anyone missed anything exciting there.
Yep, low ground expand for the Terran. Oh, it just started to queen a little unsmooth for the Zerg. Kind of an interesting little deal, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
So,
For Zerglings in production, factory getting started. Overlord getting ready to take a
very
peek.
standard.
Unbelievably standard.
Yes.
So standard it hurts. But yeah, here comes the Reaper. Let's see if it gets anything done. Oh, is he gonna... Yeah, he kills the Zerglin. And another... Granted, they're 25 minerals each, so... You can spare them here and there.
This is what Artosis said. I never want to cast another ZVT, and that actually looked professional, where the bounces back.
It did, although he did actually get the Zergling kills. I know that it was the gimmick for a long time. It's like, let's see if how much this Reaper manages to hurt each of the Zerglings.
Right. Well, they're
Ooh.
professional, so
Yeah, so these guys, yeah, they're pretty good though. A lot better than I am. Okay, sneaking up on the Reaper. Almost got him sleeping.
Oh, he might get the Overlord.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will.
And that will supply block him.
And speaking of Artosis, oh, I think it went out of view, but I was just clicking on the Artisalope, the critter that was down there. And yep, once again, yeah, get one Hellion out.
Do they only have Artisalope?
Oh, there it is.
Here?
No, there's. I
there's-
don't know if there's
there's
Tastalope
Tastelopes.
here or not. I think there is.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
There is.
You know,
I found
they travel together.
I thought they did. That's why I was
Well,
weird.
actually, and they travel together until one of them moves to Canada permanently. Then things get complicated.
Okay.
So a couple more Hellions and a Viking on the way. We have the Baneling
Lanes.
Nest about to complete.
Going to scout.
Mhm.
There aren't any Overlords. Gray is very. Besides that one that got killed, all his Overlords are kind of just watching for drops.
And I mean, on one hand, they're not vulnerable to that Viking. On the other hand, yeah, I think he's more interested in spending the minerals on Zerglings. He gets them over there. And is that
Baney
is
boys.
just an Artisalope again. But yes, Baney boys are almost done. A lot of Zerglings to back them up, so he's going to invest in this. There are decent number of Hellions, with a couple more on the way. Let's see what they get done. Yeah, I think these guys are just going to waddle their way to... They've got the Hellions cornered. That is a big win. Not nearly as much left.
The door was down.
No, the Zergling, nothing to deal with the Zerglings, and this is so costly. See, the Hellion went down, got the Banshee, but there's only so fast you can switch from one target to the next.
It's game.
Yeah, it's game, but I still got to talk, because that's what I'm paid with intern credit to do. Yeah, there they are.
You guys are getting paid?
I get college credit, okay? Are you sure you're not evil? Phineas and Ferb people, they're going to be bringing that back to Disney Channel sometime soon, so I'm looking forward to that.
So do the Zerglings
Carl
kill
the
all the
intern.
FCVs?
I don't know, but oh boy, yeah, he's just mineral walking them from one place to the other. They are,
the SCVs and the
like-
Zerglings were just like watching
yeah,
each
they're
other.
really doing some interesting dances. Might want to, yep, raises up the orbital, and yeah, decides to, yeah, Zerglings can't do much more.
There, I thought
Not
because he
quite
let
the end of the world, although we're looking at
let
about.
the SCVs walk past and get through. I mean, it's not great,
No.
but he's got 3 orbitals. Oh, this one's a just a command center, but he's got on location.
Yeah. He can recover, although you gotta say, Gray has quite the supply lead still, and he is moving on to roaches
doubled
now.
him up. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to see
A Tastealope.
some.
Where are they?
No, there was one right down the rocks from Hurtin' Time's 3rd, I guess.
Okay, well hold on. Let's see how these Banshees do. Spore Crawler's gonna be completing pretty soon.
Can they? Can they just focus it down? I think. Oh,
I think they can.
yep.
Yep. They are invisible yet again.
They don't even need to be. There's nothing here that shoots up. They killed the.
Well,
queen
there's that, but I don't know if you know this, but Spore Crawlers can shoot up.
already. Yeah, but being invisible doesn't change anything to them. And he went. Yeah, like oh yeah. So.
Yeah. Don't mess with me. I have the internet at my fingertips. Now, this
So
is
this is some
interesting.
good. This is some good counter damage.
Yeah, the Hellions heading over. The Zerglings and the Roaches having to go back. They're also, it takes out a Ravager. So this could be.
There's no queen at the natural.
This could be quite the comeback here.
Oh,
You know,
I was calling it over, and not only is it not over, but I think the Terran's gonna
it might be
in a fine
over.
position.
Not only wasn't it over, but it might be over.
Well, no, I mean these are going to get cleaned up. There's roaches.
There are, but I mean, look at these poor drones. We have 18, 19, 20,
Where are
22.
the roaches going? No, just F2 at them. Use your F2 button.
Use your new button,
Wait,
man.
you're still going the wrong way. Roaches, go fight
This
them.
is
They're
this
over
is
here.
full-on drone barbecue here. The Roaches can hold up really well against Hellions, but yeah, coming back a little.
Wow.
And you know the crazy thing is,
Now the game is completely even.
even yes, after all of that death and carnage, we have an even game. Okay, now quickly before I have to look at anything eventful, where's the Tastealope?
There's a Tastealope right on. If you look at Gray's base, Hurtin' Time's
3rd?
base, the Banshees are about to fly over it.
Okay.
Oh, nope. They were in the. They stopped their movement.
Oh, come on, Banshees.
No,
No, I mean,
there's.
yeah, Gray is getting more
there's a
Ravagers
couple of
going.
them.
Yeah, I know,
Looking
and
for
I
the
can
other
usually
one.
find them.
Does that ping for you? I don't think I can.
No, it
ping.
doesn't.
Do you know the center rocks? Oh, it's too late. We gotta watch now.
Yep.
Oh, move.
Oh,
move.
well, these. Oh,
Oh!
man. Okay, I wasn't
then he
expecting that,
cloaked.
but yeah.
He cloaked. There's an overseer, but nothing shoots up.
Well, yeah, but Biles, they can
don't
catch
care
things
if
on the
you're
way back
close.
down. Oh, here we go. I see the Tastealope. I see the Tastealope.
They
All right.
moved up. There's actually 2 of them that are right next.
Oh,
to
I know. There's multiple, but they can wander a bit. Critters, you know.
Yeah. Wait. Gray exit. I think Gray. Exit when he went to inject his base. He accidentally attacked it, and then he walked away. I'm kind of
Which
curious
one?
what this guy's gonna do. Oh, Gray.
Yeah, which
went
base?
It's what would be his 3rd.
Okay.
He attacked it for just a second, and then
Okay,
he
so
left.
that's
it
why
alone.
it's not burning or anything. Okay.
No, it's not.
All
burning.
right, we
He
have
attacked
the
it for
SCV
a second instead of
transfer. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
I can't believe this game ended up to even.
So, I think we're moving into Hydrotech now. We got the movement upgrade on the way, and right now, yeah, they're leaving each other alone for a little bit. Have Hellbats up.
Evos. Are there any upgrades? So the Terran has no upgrades, and the Evo is just starting for.
Yeah, I mean they.
He's got 1-1 already. Did he lose an Evo chamber?
I don't know, but I know they both lost a lot of workers. That's for sure.
No.
Now Gray, in the
Yeah.
meantime, yeah, his money is actually piling up a little bit. The minerals, at least.
Yeah.
You know, he can use those all at once anytime he wants, so that's not too big of a deal. I see that some Hellions are just kind of looking around, seeing where the expansions might be.
It's going to be a Baneling run by into the third.
Yeah,
I
great.
think it shouldn't get home, but the tanks are not actually guarding anything there.
Oh, wow.
It's a weird spot to siege them. Like, the Banelings will be able to roll
but yeah,
in
they're...
and kill whatever they want.
Transforming just made them
rolling
vulnerable longer. Not
They're
rolling
not even
and
rolling,
waddling
they're
in,
walking
but
in.
still,
Yeah.
yeah, they're not seen in time. Well, they're not really... Yeah, no reaction at all. That's 11 more down in a game where Gray's economy and unit count was already a bit behind.
You mean hurting time?
Yes, hurt times. Unit count was down and was already a little bit behind.
Yeah, Gray's taking his 5th.
Yeah, he's got the economic lead, and he seems to be pushing it all the further.
I don't know, you play Zerg more than I do, but I think, isn't 94 a little too many workers?
Probably. He's at 93 right now. Sometimes it's nice to have some spares, but yeah, at this point he could probably invest a bit more in army. We have one Thor getting ready to come out, more Banelings morphing, so yeah, he's going to try the same trick again. This time there's supply depots in a tank that has something to say about that, though.
Yeah, you'll be able to walk through, though.
You know, the siege tank's going to get some hits no matter what. See?
Yep.
So, yeah. Lose the supply depot. Yeah, that wasn't as costly. So, mostly they're leaving each other alone for the moment, aside from the occasional little harass.
Yeah, taking a 6th base now.
Yeah, this could be interesting. Both of them spread themselves...
Those Hellions are gonna get home.
Yeah, and
why are the Hellbats walking?
Forgot to turn them back, but yeah, Gray's spread himself a little bit thin. They got blue flames, so it's gonna be hard to be prepared to protect all of these in time.
Yeah.
Zergling's not gonna do very well against the Hellbats.
The Hydras are gonna do really good.
The Hydras and the Ravagers are probably gonna do better. 15 drones down, not bad, but that was quite a few
brings them to
hells.
a regular number. That brings them to a regular number.
Gray's the
Gray,
guy who always wants to be someone's neighbor. Look at this at the north middle.
I know, he's like, I have plenty of bases to take on my half of the map, but...
And here come the Banshees.
But I could take your bases, nerd.
In space, everyone can hear me scream. Yeah, I think
they gotta get out of there.
Yeah, they didn't turn around in time.
You know what's funny is I was saying he had too many workers, but he just lost perfect number.
It's like it's like the deep mind thing, the Alpha Star. It's like, hey, you know, if you have too many workers, that means you can afford to lose a lot of workers.
Exactly.
Oh, this is quite the mech army, though. That is a lot. That is a lot of tank damage and a lot of Thor armor. No, I would not recommend it. Kids, do not try this at home.
It's a good thing he has that perfect number of...
And once again, Hurtin' Time actually ends up with the supply lead. And that one very damaged Banshee actually doing a bit of damage before the Overseer finally catches up with it. Oh, man.
I don't think Hurtin' Time can be stopped.
Yeah, that's a lot of armor in front of those tanks Thors have. Not to mention a lot of splash damage from the Hellions and a lot that they can absorb.
Yeah, you would need the Lurker Star to be ready.
Yeah,
to hold this off.
Lurker, some Vipers at the very least. Yeah. And right now, I mean, does he have a Lurker down? I don't think he does. Has a lot of hatcheries. I just noticed he has like a couple of extra macro hatcheries at home too.
I mean, he might be able to clear this.
I don't think he can with Hydras anyway. Hydras clump up, and they still have that choke point to get through too. I mean, not a very narrow choke point, but a choke point nonetheless. Then there are these hatcheries that are out here without any defenses at all.
Right, he could just give up this whole north. Like, give it up and just take the bottom half.
Well, one thing I got...
take your half of the map.
Yeah. One thing I gotta say about Gray, he's got a lot of workers to spare and a lot of hatcheries to spare, so...
Yeah?
But at the same time, he is down to about half supply of his opponent now, so this is going to be very hard to turn around, especially with the tech he has.
You mean army supply?
Well, he was half the army supply. He just managed to bring it up a bit, but also the kind of units he has just aren't a good answer to that.
Yeah, the mech army is basically unstoppable. This is the worst feeling as a Zerg.
Ghost Chant says, a game of throws.
Yes.
Ouch.
It was.
And it's so topical, too, because I think there's yet another spin-off on the way. I don't know.
Yeah, but I called it once before, but I was apparently too early. But I can't imagine coming back.
2 spires down. Yeah, we have the GG.
Wow.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that was just such an excellent early rush, but that it wasn't able to get the worker kills that it needed.
Well, you know what though? Is because the Zerglings ran past as the they move commanded past down as the SCVs move commanded up, and they just passed each other without fighting.
Right.
If the Zerglings would have been clicked on the SCVs, the game would have ended.
Predators and prey passing the night, right? Our second map is going to be altitude.
Is that unilaterally decided?
You know, considering that they told me that that they didn't care, they're lucky that I'm not using a bunch of Wings of Liberty maps, okay? Because you know I would.
Steps of war. Steps of war.
Oh, I was thinking Lost Temple.
Steps of war.
Okay, fine. Here, let me cancel this. No.
No.
They'll let me know when they're ready.
Steps of War doesn't make sense as a map.
There were, you know, honestly, it made more sense than the maps that came out for the original StarCraft on the CD. But yeah, still not much sense.
Yes, but that the original StarCraft maps didn't make sense because no one knew
what a competitive map would look like. But yeah, so I will say
your tanks being able to hit the other
person's
person's main.
What happened? Gray didn't join.
Re-invite him.
Yeah, but yeah, give me old maps like Challenger, where the first Vespin geyser is halfway across the map. Oh, okay. Gray is reconnecting. This sounds like a great time to talk about the good old days now. You know, back when we were playing, we didn't have maps that made sense. We had maps where there was like one Vespin geyser that was out in the middle of the map for you to try to make an expansion of. We had island maps where you couldn't even reach an expansion until you'd teched up to air. And
have they ever tried island maps in SC2? I don't remember them.
They've had island expansions, and the closest they tried to a straight up island map was one non-island map where there were collapsible towers all over the place. So you could basically turn parts of it into an island, at least until people either flew over it or just destroyed the
rocks.
Yeah,
I remember in Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, you used to get a bunch of maps that had islands in them.
Island expansions, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen islands at all in.
Legacy of the Void had some. There was even one I remember. Not only did it have like an island expansion, but that island expansion had these weird air walls, so it was tricky to get to it. Okay, here.
I remember that one in.
No observer view. What? Here, let me see what they're saying. But yeah, there were even some in early Legacy of the Void that had island expansions. You can take my word for that. Maybe we can even fool around with that later. All right, so I'm invited to party. Here. No
join the party.
So they were suggesting Cloud Kingdom or Ohana. Think they'll notice. If you can use Pro 2020 observer interface. I don't know. I tried that last time, and for some reason it didn't do anything. So for now, I'm just using the Home Story Cop one. So Grade, join the party. Add player, I guess? There we go.
Quit and then remake, or
no, the spot was open.
There he is.
So we'll see what happens here. He's pending at the moment.
Is observer Is that the 2020 thing? Is that a thing, or?
2020 is an actual Blizzard mod for Home Story Cup 20. There's different observer modes you can do in the settings, and then there's also other mods, some of which are a little bit more ESL stuff. Alright, so we are ready to start. We are on altitude. But yeah. Island expansions even are tough to balance. So, we'll leave it at that. Anyway.
That's why they got rid of them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, plus, I mean, these maps in general kind of got more and more streamlined. Alright, in the lower left, we have our orange Zerg. He is called...
Gray.
And in the upper right, up one map, we have our red Terran, known as...
Turtle time.
Alrighty.
Okay, so do you expect as much action in this one?
You know what? I do.
This night has been just action-packed.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even the, I mentioned, I was kind of joking around early on that sometimes Code B games can end up with the two players just kind of,
Staring at each other.
Staring at each other, little bit hesitant to actually move out. But no, they were straight in each other's faces from the very beginning. So yeah, we haven't had to fill a lot of time, except while I've been fooling around with getting things up. So yeah, they were saying Observer++. Yeah, I'll give that a try again. I tried it last time, and it didn't seem like it was working, but maybe I just wasn't looking for the right thing. But yeah, I know what they mean.
1 second, a turtle. Does the pool there block the access to that gas? Does it make it inefficient?
Actually, yes. They're gonna have to take the long way around, so I don't know exactly what that's for. Maybe he's planning to just have one geyser, but usually, I mean, it's not unusual to put the spawning pool in a point where you can kind of just squeeze the queen between it, but that's usually against Zerg or Protoss. So I don't know what the deal with that spawning pool is.
Just thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah. But yeah, the mod I'm using, we're supposed to have stuff where there's like a thing at the bottom that gives the current standings of everyone, and for some reason I can't get that to work. I don't know, maybe I'm using the wrong setting. I know it's doing something though, because it did tell us like things like how many workers had been lost. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Alright, Reaper versus Zerglings, Marine versus Overlord, much like last time.
Yes.
So,
I think the Overlord gets away this time, though. Oh, or not. Or, I mean, I guess he probably did.
Yeah, he's right here. He's in good health.
He's not dead, but I don't think
he could be reached from there. Yeah.
The Terran can't see him.
Yeah, I think that... Oh, no.
Now he can see him.
I don't know.
Now he can see him, but the Gray now moves him away. I don't think he'll be caught.
But yeah, I'm going to have to experiment with Observer++ in between this and next week.
Okay.
Alright. Here come the Lings.
Yeah, they got an SCV, 2 SCVs. That's really...
Yeah, definitely
that's
not
actually really good.
It's really good. Not as disastrous as last time, because they didn't make it to the main, but...
It's only 3,
Yeah, it's a lot less and no banelings like last time, but yes.
Right.
Alright, well, there they go.
Baneling nest on its way up.
Yeah.
The switchy switch.
Terran in pursuit of the Zerglings right now.
Oh, he got them.
Yeah.
Oh, hero Zergling. Oh, you died.
There are any heroes here today? No, sir! That's good. Only heroes I ever met were dead ones.
There's only 2 queens out for our Zerg hero,
yeah.
so he's got to build some...
And boy, bit of a walk in between the bases, too, without the creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
The
this Marine's going to
Marine
get
was
much
left
done.
behind.
He Did a little bit of damage to the hatchery. That's about it. Everything else is heading back home. But
wait, what read did Pertentime made a read and decided that the third was not going to be safe, and he lifted it off.
I don't know about that. I mean, the Overlord. He saw that the Overlord saw it. You know what I think? I think he already had that command center in a control group with the other orbitals and accidentally right-clicked it to rally SCVs. I do that all the time. But yeah, here some Zerglians, which caught fire pretty quickly.
That's a really good explanation, because I'm like, where did he see that he thought, oh man, I'm being ling flooded?
Yeah, he thought it had already landed when he made the rally. You're in a really odd observer interface. Yes, I am. I'm in the Home Story Cup 20 interface, or mod anyway. So we will. I will get more of this nailed down in between. Yeah, he is. Got to kill a couple more Zerglings. And yeah, these guys don't have a lot to go. And here's that weird spawning pool. I don't know. I mean, for what? I'll grant it one thing: Hellions will not be able to squeeze through that entrance around the workers. But
yeah,
I don't know.
But
let's make a note to ask about it.
Gray. Hurtin' Time. You were right on that rally. Hurtin' Time's got 3 SCVs just staring at the.
Yep.
There he goes. Yeah, he just had 3 SCVs staring at the thing because when he switched the rallies.
The rally point also gets reset once whenever a building takes off and lands. So.
Well, that is a bunch of blingy boys.
It is. Decent number of Hellions though, and also once again we got Cloak on the way too. So. Not that really matters against Zerglings, but
he's gonna get surrounded.
This round, yeah. Actually, yeah, the Zerglings did pretty well against that. He wasn't able to back up against a wall or anything.
Yeah, where is the Banshee's mid-map? So he's gonna get these 3 SCVs. At the cost of quite a few of the Zerglings.
Yep. Got a tank shell from up top.
It's a straight flood.
Yeah, and he is bringing the Banshee back. Wouldn't be surprised if that orbital lifts up momentarily. Well, we'll see where they attack. It's I think he's trying for the natural. I think he's planning to try to Baneley bust down the supply depots.
Oh, you gotta raise the depot, dude.
One would hope. One would hope.
The depot. You left your depot down. The wall is down! The wall is down!
A lot of people do use WCS 3.0 as their observer mod because they're used to it.
He aggressively mule hammered the third.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's where the Banelings are headed. No, get the wall up. Get the wall. Too late. All right. Well, at least the high ground wall is up.
It's not nearly the damage it needs to be.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, still mostly just supply depots lost.
He killed most of the army, but
yeah, a lot of SCVs hurt, bit of army down, but yeah, that specific high ground siege tank has helped him out a lot.
Well, let's see. It has 35 kills, so I'm gonna say yeah, pretty good.
I respect that siege tank. I really do. Yeah, back at the main, you see how the. Well, you see how the.
Look, he's gonna get.
Got some mules, although they were close to expiring.
Yeah, 38 kills on that tank.
But
now.
Yeah, look at Gray's man. You see how the. How the drones have to do a little bit of extra walking, even though it says that it's saturated 3 and 3. He probably.
It looks perfect, actually.
Yeah.
It looks like it doesn't affect it that much.
It might. Let's definitely ask about that.
Yeah.
Optimally, I mean, we're not seeing. Optimally, you want it to where it's not quite where they're. Where it's only momentarily waiting in line. I think he will. I don't think he has much. He definitely doesn't have much to answer Banshees or Hellion.
2 Lings now and 2 Queens. 3 Queens.
Yeah.
I don't think 3 Queens.
Yeah, there is the in-game. There's the observer and replay interface options, and then there's the mod you can choose. So, over the next week, I'm going to experiment with both. Wordy doesn't return my calls these days. I think I must have upset him at some point. But
well, the only thing that the Terran can do to make this last
look at
longer
that.
is to accidentally spend all the time attacking the.
Yeah, Terran is basically camping the production too. Did you see those Hydralisks that died the instant they spawned?
Yes, but the Hellbats did quite a bit of damage to the Evo chambers. Yeah, again, instead of going into the mineral line.
Hellions, by the way, do not get bonus damage against structures.
Oop, 2 free tanks.
Okay.
Or not.
I think those tanks would have survived between the two of them, but yeah,
maybe.
Definitely could have been a mistake. Oh boy. Got some
Wait,
friendly fire going on at the third,
those
but
tanks
that's
just gonna go by themselves, and they still attacking the Evo chamber.
Huh.
Get wrecked, Evo chamber.
Yeah, I think...
you got a mineral line, but I don't care.
I think Curtain Time's attention is mostly focused on moving the Banshees around at the moment, so the tanks were kind of doing their own thing.
They got
pretty good number of Hydras, though, now. I mean, he's...
yeah. Curtain Time's got a bunch of tanks, though, and if I'm not mistaken...
And some,
Mass Hydra does very poor against Mass tanks.
1-1 tanks on top of that, right?
Yeah.
Hydralisks are at 1 Carapace and 0 attack upgrade. And yeah, look at these Banshees. Just able to focus the Queen right down.
Yeah.
Hydra's coming in for the save, but he doesn't have the speed upgrade for the Banshees, but a lot of the time you don't need it.
Yeah, just get into the dead space.
Ooh, look at that nice little planetary getting set down by the third. It's a bit oversaturated. I would definitely make some refineries for them, and then maybe move on to a fourth, yeah.
Yeah, take an extra fourth. He's way oversaturated in his main, too, so...
Yeah, definitely expansion time. Like I said, he seems to... You know, that's the thing. If you got nice flying units, you can do a lot of damage with them, but they can also take a lot of attention away.
Yep.
Even at the slightly higher levels, the Diamond and the Masters.
Yeah, there's 2 command centers he's going to build right there.
Mm-hmm.
And a little Lingy run by to...
I mean, it's mostly... Oh, Bane. Okay, so we'll see how that does, but... Yeah, I mean, Gray is mostly sticking with the Hydras.
Yeah, the Banshees are actually getting their money's worth.
Oh yeah, there is some really abusable dead space there. Ooh, not fast Banelings either. Speed is only maybe 3/4 of the way complete, so they
did not.
They chip away a little bit at the planetary, which immediately gets repaired.
Yeah. But Gray's up to 5 bases.
5 bases, although 2 of them don't have any mining going on right now.
That is correct. They are larva factories.
Yep. And yeah, we saw that before too. You know, Gray definitely values having some extra hatcheries around. Not always just for mining, but...
Yeah, just...
What do we got? 64 workers on Zerg to 76 workers on Terran. And that's not counting the mules.
But he's 76 on 3 bases. Like, what are you going to do with 76 workers on 3 bases? And the main is basically half mined out. So.
We got 2 command centers that are moving out. I'm assuming one of them is going to be an orbital, one of them is going to be a planetary, just like at the third. And yeah, this whole mech army.
They're both going to. They're both going to their own.
Yeah.
Hey, look at how weird that is. If you look at Hurt Time's base. 2 of the SCVs are going to the orbital, and 1's going to the planetary on the gas mining.
Yeah, well, I think they're equidistant to that refinery, so yeah, that works. But yeah, he's taking great care, scanning ahead of himself. He's got a decent supply lead.
Yeah, but the only thing is it's Lings and Hydras into tank.
Yeah,
Blue Flame.
Yeah, once again, some of the Banshees still doing support too. So once again, Gray just does not have the right kind of army composition to deal with enemies.
No. This is the mech player's dream.
Okay, we have GG.
Hey, I got a work call, so I have to run.
Okay, I will interview them, and then that'll be it anyway. So.
Yep. Thanks for the night.
Okay.
See you guys later.
All right, one moment. All right. We have ourselves a game again. We are going to move everyone back. And turn them back on. All right, hello everyone. Yet another action-packed set, don't you think?
Yeah.
And here, I need to switch this off again. All right, so yeah, it was quite the match. Both of those, I think, in the end, Gray, you just didn't have the right army composition to deal with those mech pushes.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, and Mazel, pretty comfortable during that. I gotta say, that first match, you almost went down. The SCVs just kept taking a slightly different path than the Zerglings, and you kept them alive. You did equal damage, and then you turned that completely around. That was something.
Yeah, that was pretty close. If my if my Hellion and Banshees wouldn't have done any damage, I would have GG'd out. But thankfully,
Yeah. Lucky thing you didn't. That was your first win of the season. We have a lot of season left to make a lot of a difference. I mean, Gray, we already talked to you a little bit in the 2v2 game. I guess one thing we were really curious about, the spawning pool in between the hatchery and the refineries in the second match. We thought that might be getting in the way of the drones. It didn't really seem to. Is that a standard placement for you?
No, I don't have like a standard placement, to be honest.
Okay.
So I just put it anywhere.
Yeah, well, it looked
But yeah, I think
looked like it
that's-
was just with one of your extractors. It looked like it was causing just a little bit of delay with the drones. But it's one of those things. Some people watch a lot more videos than me, so sometimes I'm just not aware of a way to go. But we're probably going to be wrapping up about now. Just any thoughts from either of you?
Lon, great game. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Good game.
I've got my 6-year-old daughter who's under my desk right now, asking, saying that she's bored. So it's the way things go. I'm gonna.
I think I need to keep a hotkey for my supply depots. Like every time I tried to lift them, there were Zerglings on top of them. It was so.
Yeah, we noticed one of your command centers didn't land at the third, probably because you had all of them in the same group, and you were trying to rally SCVs. So there was that command center that probably ended up getting rallied along with the SCVs. So a couple of comments they have here. They were very appreciative of the planetary fortress that was, sitting there as extra defense in your third. As they say, not common practice, but it definitely paid off during some of those Baneling run-bys.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, my dog is now under the desk too. When real life intrudes on my space battle fantasies. So I'm going to call this a night. This was really great. I'm going to be practicing, well, not really practicing so much, but trying to figure out what observer settings actually work on my setup. And then we will be seeing some of you in the coming weeks. Congratulations, I believe, Gray, on your 2v2 win. Congratulations, Mazel, on your 1v1 win. We have a lot of FSL to go. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you to everyone who participated.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay. Good night.